morning. I swear a lot.
Hello friends, and welcome back to Limbus Company. Welcome back to Kanzo 9. Welcome back to the Unsevering. So, Operation Spider-Pyre is a go. You'll have to see it. I got a ton of free shit. Just playing the game. Well, it's not free shit. I pay for the fucking pass, but still, it's good stuff. I like it. No prep I can think of today. I'll do a quick once-over, but I won't subject you guys to it. Good habit to get into, though, to make sure I'm not going in half-cocked. Big combat in our nearby future, I think.
이곳에는...
Wait, we're already in there? We're just there? We've already arrived? This is the corridor of the ring?
아무도 보이지가 않네요.
Just exhibits. Exhibit here with Pimp My Ride, Season 42.
팀의 계획대로 거미집에 무사히 진입했습니다. 지금부터 주변 경계를 소홀히 하지 마세요.
There are going to be so many ambushes. So many people are going to get picked off. It's going to be rough.
다들 괜찮으신 건가요?
That thing over there is fucking gnarly. That's cool. I could see that as being an enemy in, like, I don't know, Baldur's Gate, or even 40k, actually. Timeless. A classic. How you doing, Alyssa? You feeling alright?
괜찮지는 않죠. 의사 말로는 몇 달 동안 일상생활도 어려울 거라던데요.
So why are you here? She should be on bed rest, not attacking the House of Spiders. Why is she here? She's just asking to get killed. Her whole purpose in joining this expedition attack is to get murdered by the House of Spiders and piss us off. There is no reason for her to be here at all.
유급병가라는 이례적인 기적을 내 눈으로 직접 관측할 수 있나 했더니 그 기회를 걷어찰 줄이야.
The mythical paid sick leave. It's because everyone's work ethic in the city is too fucking crazy. Reinforced by the culture, of course. Have you got a crossbow? That's dope.
솔직한 심정으론 자네가 정말 미쳐버린 게 아닌지 의심하는 중일세.
Yeah, the fact that she's here at all is absolutely mental.
미친 짓을 저지른 건 맞지만 아직 미쳐버리진 않았어요.
That's precisely what a crazy person would say.
오히려 이곳에 오지 못했다면 미쳐버렸겠죠.
See, that's a crazy thing to say.
마튼 씨는 어떻게 됐나요?
I mean, what do you mean, what did they do with him? He was a pile of goo.
시신은 수습했어요.
From there, and there, and there, and over there.
본사가 그새 14억으로 이전하진 않았을 텐데 림버스 컴퍼니답지 않게 장례라도 치러줄 셈인가?
One can only hope.
그분이 살아서 돌아온다면 그럴지도 모르죠.
If you two don't return safely, we're chucking all of your corpses in the dumpster. But if you come back, there will be some sort of social/moral obligation to give Martin an actual funeral. Some time ago, prior to entering the back door, God, that is an effective way to attack somewhere, isn't it?
인원 배치는 이걸로 확정입니다. 순서가 틀리지 않도록 주의하세요.
영 꺼림칙하군. 관리자님과 함께할 인원이 너무 적지 않나?
괜찮을 겁니다. 단테 씨가 각성한 새로운 힘이 있으니까요.
Did Dante actually awaken it, though? I feel like they tried. I don't feel like they actually got there.
맞아. 잘난 사람끼리 수습하고 회의하는 내내 단테가 엄청 연습했다고. 비장의 수단이랑 우리를 휙 순간이동시켜주는 거.
Remote sight? I feel like we've skipped over a lot of things here.
순간이동. 네.
Well, it seems confirmation that the actual Malkuth ability is not teleportation, it's summoning identities. Blank copies, as it were. The way Faust replied seemed to indicate that it was anything but teleportation, but the tone in her voice declared in no uncertain terms that she could not be bothered to elaborate. Precisely the time when, really, she should be bothered to elaborate, as opposed to the many other occasions where she's fixated on the minutiae of a technical topic that no one asked for an explanation to. But you know, we're just skimming.
작전을 시작하기 전 서로 작별 인사를 나누는 모양새가 어색하게 느껴지는구려.
Because most of the teams aren't going to make it back.
모두가 무탈하게 다시 만날 수 있기를 바랄게요.
Doubtful.
홍루 씨,
그 전장에 나가기 일보 직전에 치는 그런 대사는 오히려 역효과를 불러온다고.
Yeah, just look at Ravi.
차라리 말이야. 뭐 별일이야 있겠어?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, you should go with that.
이런 식으로 말하는 게 도움되지.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
거기서 거기 아닌가요?
I would assume he was being sarcastic if he was going to use such an overtly fate-baiting line.
시간이 됐네요. 먼저 가볼게요.
Scout Sinclair. Hey, Sinclair.
네?
About everything that happened, you just gotta accept what's done is done. Sinclair paused for a moment, then gave a quiet smile.
그럴게요.
Damn, this managing stuff is easy. This might be a bit more difficult. I suppose we're going in. We already are in. We're in the room of the ring, which means we're gonna have to fight the Maestro, and that's gonna be quite difficult. Although I imagine what will actually happen is we'll end up fighting Albina. Because I suspect she's a little more closer to our strength level. Or perhaps maybe one of the two colors we've brought with us might handle the Maestro. The Nurse Father. Are you telling me we're going to be fighting auto mannequins in the ring portion of the House of Spiders? I don't believe it. Oh, really? No, you can't do this. Why do we keep doing this? This is the worst possible layout. Nearly the worst possible layout. Oh, they have to deploy as well. They can't even be passive. They can't be support. Okay, well, I have to change them then. I have no choice. Nothing else for it. They'll fucking die if they... Just...
잘 됐네.
Thus ends the Warp Corp run, I suppose.
한 가지 첨언하자면 우리를 위로해줄 필요는 없다네, 소두과장. 이래 보여도 연구원들 사이에선 유머에 가까운 대화지.
Just a little bit of gallows humor, Manager Sword.
위로가 필요한 사람은 따로 있어 보이는군.
Sinclair appears to not be doing well.
이때까지 모은 황금가지는 전부 빼앗겼고 동료분들도 잃었어요. 관리자님과도 떨어져서 각자 어떤 상황인지도 바로 알 수 없고요. 이렇게 위험한 상황에 처한 적이 이때까지 없던 건 아니지만 그래도 매번
It'll be fine.
불안하죠? 초조하지.
맞아요. 여러분도 이런 불안함을 종종 느끼시나요?
뭐 제가 평소에 확신이 있는 것처럼 말하긴 하지만 불안하지 않을 리가 없죠.
Naturally.
저희 부서엔 예전에 저처럼 가야 할 곳을 모르는 사람이 한가득이잖아요.
A fair few, for sure.
지고 있는 짐이 좀 버거워 보이는 단테를 도와서 무사히 인솔해야 한다는 사명감이 저도 모르게 조금 생겨버려서 확신을 가진 척 노력하는 것뿐이에요. 누군가는 불안한 사람들을 안심시켜줘야 하니까요.
It's an important role, though sometimes you do have to take a break from it.
그렇군요.
Did that help? It's hard to tell.
이 말도 오티스 씨가 들었으면 엄청 뭐라고 했을걸요. 상상만 해도 귀가.
파우스트가 모든 걸 알고 있다는 사실에는 의심할 여지가 없지만
I would like to preface the following statements by assuring all of you that I do know everything.
저 역시도 갈피를 잡을 수 없을 때가 있더군요.
A shocking admission, to be sure.
당장 앞으로 가야 할지 멈춰서야 할지 혹은 반대로 가야 할지에 대한 아주 기본적인 선택까지도.
Can be difficult sometimes, you know, the sunk cost fallacy is real. You can look at a situation and be like, man, I've got this really fucking difficult obstacle to deal with, or I've got to figure out how I'm going to do this. And sometimes that can cause you to even boil back the decision to something more simple like, do I even keep going? Do I take a break? Do I fucking give up? Like, how am I approaching this? Am I going to approach it at all? Is that even necessary? Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you need to sit down and think about all that shit, but that doesn't make it any easier to necessarily come to a conclusion. It can be difficult.
그때 다시금 깨달았습니다.
The Faust does indeed know everything, and you needn't have hesitated.
파우스트는 언제든 떠나가 버릴 수 있는 이름에 불과하다고.
That's interesting. I don't think that makes Sinclair feel any better, but you know.
내 차례인가? 이런 곧 죽을 것 같은 대화는 영 적성에 안 맞네만. 자네의 불안을 해소해서 작전 성공률이 높아진다면 못할 것도 없지.
If even Faust is pretending to have emotions, then I suppose I can also pretend.
상부에서는 내가 이곳에 투입되는 작전안에 대한 승인을 몇 번이나 거부했었다네.
It's interesting because Hohenheim seems to be more and more eager for combat throughout this canto. Like, I think to begin with, he kind of suggests, like, yeah, my ego, back when he was using Shock Centipede, he was like, yeah, my ego could be helpful here. And then as that situation progressed further and further, he was more insistent of like, I can fucking hold that guy off. I can fucking keep him in place. I can fucking give it a go. Now, obviously, a lot of that stems from past experiences of having his employees die for his sake, and he doesn't particularly like it, and he wants to step forward more and perhaps protect them for a change. I'm oversimplifying, obviously, but this is just a brief summary of the ideas. But he seems genuinely just more eager for combat by this point. He seems more eager to get into the fray, which is interesting, especially considering his use. Is that a ranged weapon? Like, I'm pretty sure it's a crossbow. But that's immaterial. The point is, he seems more eager for combat, which is interesting from a research chief.
이해가 되지 못한 바는 아니야.
Unfortunately, he is kind of more valuable as a researcher, as a scientific mind. And the company's probably like, we can't fucking risk you in combat, are you kidding me?
연구에 특화된 직원을 사지로 보내는 건 회사 입장에서 볼 때 불필요한 인력 분배긴 하니 말일세.
Especially a head researcher.
대신 휴가를 가라고 하더군. 6달 정도.
Take some time off? 3 months? I have never in my life been given 3 months leave. Ever. In any job I've ever done in my entire life. Not once. 3 months. What would you even do with yourself? Summer holidays back when you were in school weren't even that long, and they felt fucking long. Because it was 6 weeks, you know. And give or take implies, yeah, it could be less than 3 months. It could also be more. He'd go fucking mental after 3 months.
쉬고 오면 다 괜찮아질 거라고. 뒷일은 LCA나 LCB가 맡아도 되니 LCA는 제자리에 돌아올 시간이라고 말이지.
I mean, the LCE is a research branch, aren't they? It's not their job to be dealing with potential threats or anything like this, really. But of course it is personal because it was very specifically the LCE that was attacked.
뭐 잠깐 혹하기는 했었네. 연구야말로 모든 걸 잊고 몰입할 수 있던 분야였지. 쉬고 온 다음 또다시 수많은 일에 몰두하고 그러고 나면 없었던 일처럼 살 수도 있을 걸세.
3-month vacation is insane. I should take one of those someday.
비워진 자리에는 아마 새로운 직원들이 오게 되겠지. 금세 채워질 거야. 애초에 비워진 적이 없었던 것처럼.
Honestly, Hohenheim, I gotta say, mate, shaving has done you many favors. You look fucking sick.
그래서 어제 짐을 정리하려고 책상 서랍을 열었는데
어쨌든 정말 휴가를 다녀오실 생각이었던 거군요.
It's hard to turn down a 3-month vacation. I assume paid as well.
내년 연구 계획 보고서가 종이 뭉텅이들 속에 끼어 있더군. 회사 계획이라는 게 참 그래. 미래가 어떻게 될지도 모르는 주제에 몇 달 후의 일까지 전부 예측해서 제출해야 하지.
I'm gonna assume that proposal does not account for a 3-month break.
우습게도 앞으로 3개월 후의 모든 나의 연구 계획을 마튼과 알리사와의 협력으로 짜놓았더군.
Fun.
그럼 나는 이제 그 수십 페이지의 연구 계획서에서 마튼의 이름을 지워나가야겠지.
That's hard to deal with, especially so soon after the event.
그럼 상부의 반대를 뚫고 어떻게 오신 거예요?
Maybe he just didn't and just came along anyway.
세 번째 요청서는 사직서와 함께 올려두고 왔다네. 둘 중 하나는 승인해달라 말했지.
An ultimatum, you say? Fun.
안 될 건 없지 않겠나?
Who's to say that I can't? I can do what I want. I'm Hohenheim.
마지막은 불안에 대한 이야기가 아닌 것 같지만 그래도 긴장은 좀 풀렸을 것 같은데. 어때요, 시클레어 씨?
As Hohenheim reasserting the fact that Limbus Company just cannot continue without him calmed you down, Sinclair?
조금 나아진 것 같아요.
좋아요. 그러면 심호흡 한번 하고 작전 시작하죠.
Lads, I think I found out a way to have the text come up the way I want to without fucking things up, and that's double click. I'm gonna be testing this. If it fails, then I'll use this to replay the lines, so there'll be no loss of, like, VO delivery. But I might have been able to find a way to have my cake and eat it too.
적 옵니다.
Ooh, that works.
늦어서 미안. 파시아가 곤히 자고 있어서 깨우고 오느라.
Ah, see, that's a problem. I didn't think Albina was gonna show up. Yet. I should point out, I thought we were just gonna fight some fucking mannequins first.
원래 계획보다 완성이 많이 되지 못해서 꽤 속상해했거든.
Concerning.
제 눈의 거북나선 때문에 그런 거겠지.
How?
그 무기는 얄궂게도 심장을 모서리 으스러뜨려 버리잖니. 그게 재료의 핵심인데.
Oh, I see. Tragic, truly.
그러니까 다행이야. 너희는 의체가 없고 나는 나선을 사용하지 않을 테니까.
저희가 올 줄 알고 있었어요?
Of course they did.
마에스트로님이 먼저 나가서 손님들을 접대하고 있으라고 하셨어.
This will be an interesting fight.
너희는 마에스트로님의 그 산산조각난 아이에 대해 알고 있니? 파시아의 좋은 언니가 되어줄 수 있었을 텐데 내게는 아직 어렵더라고. 손상 없이 재료들을 담아 넣어야 하는 게.
On the one hand, we previously fought off Albina whilst she was teamed up with Ren with only 4 sinners, right? So it does make sense that they had to kind of set things up so that we don't have the full team fighting her. On the other hand, it's confirmed that Albina was not fighting at full strength during that battle, and she was about to when Ren turned around and went, no, that's not part of the script. I'm also relatively convinced by the same token that Ren was not fighting at full strength because he was definitely following the script. So if she's actually going full force, really going for it, well, I wonder what we can expect.
그래서 처음에는 내 팔을 잘랐지. 내 몸이니까 내가 제일 잘 알잖아.
Okay, well, you appear to have 2 arms now. Did you get a prosthetic or did you stitch it back on?
하지만 타인의 몸은 여전히 어려워. 팔을 쓸 때 어디 손가락에 제일 많은 힘을 주는지, 팔목 위주로 사용하는지, 팔힘 전체를 사용하는지, 그 밖에 다른 질병은 없는지 알아야 할 게 너무 많아.
Yes. Very difficult, very challenging. Might I suggest a different hobby? You could try painting.
그래서 부탁을 하나 들어주지 않겠니?
No, go away.
우리가 먼저 친해지는 시간을 가져보는 게 어때?
We actually gonna have a sequence where she just travels with us for a while and hangs out? Because that'd be pretty fun.
친해진다고요?
For Wrens? All 10 seasons? This is what I offer if you let me tag along. I have so many Chandler jokes.
친해진다는 건 본원도의 행위가 아니야.
It depends. I mean, she's partially right. It's not hard to make friends at all, but to make friends that you want, that you actually get along with and want to keep, that can be tricky.
무엇을 좋아하는지, 취미로는 무엇을 하는지, 앞으로의 꿈은 무엇인지 이런 걸 공유하면 된다고 소라가 그랬어. 나는 파시아에게 소라의 몸을 넣고 싶은 건 아니라 그 애와 친해지진 않았지만.
That's an interesting dynamic, because really it was a kindness that Albina decided to not become friends with Sora, because Sora would have ended up as an ingredient for fascia, or at least an attempt would have been made. Sora's pretty strong. But Sora would have obviously interpreted that as genuine rejection, right? Of like, no, I don't want to be friends with you because I don't like you. No, I don't want to be friends with you because I don't want to use you as an ingredient for my weapon. Which would have likely contributed to a lot of the issues that Sora has now.
그래서 이것부터 시작해보자. 너희는 뭘 좋아하니?
Let's have a nice round table discussion about the things we love. No.
나한테도 궁금한 게 있다면 말해줄게. 지난번에 뇌조각 몇 개를 파시아에게 먹이는 바람에 거짓말은 잘 할 수 없게 되었거든.
I mean, kudos for knowing which parts of your brain to feed that wouldn't cause you to become completely inoperable.
저희가 알려줄 거라고 생각해요?
It is bold of you to assume that we're going to play along. It's a much more tense version of that typical thing you always have to do in, like, classes, and I once actually had this happen back when I was in my early 20s and I was on, like, a job-seeking course, because, you know, I didn't have a job, and they were like, let's go around the room and say something about ourselves, and I'm like, okay, do I want to do this or do I want to be homeless? I suppose I'll fucking grit my teeth and get through it.
그럼 나부터 할게. 내 이름은 알비나야. 좋아하는 파시아랑 같이 칼리스토님에게 신체파의 예술을 배우고 있어.
Corporism with my beloved Fascia. It is a cool sword, I'll give you that. Are we gonna fight you as well as the mannequins, or what are we doing here? Yes, we are!
지휘 보조는 제게 맡기세요. 약제와 비가 도착하기 전에 서두르자고요.
This is fucking sick. Initially, I was like, I can't believe you guys are doing this to me and splitting up my team again. This is worth it. Okay, let's go from left to right, shall we? Hohenheim, you look fucking sick, lad. He actually looks fucking dope. Yeah, Lamp. That's so cool. That's not even an aberration. That is legit Big Bird. So he's gained increase to his offense and defense level. Lamp is a stack. Gains stack of number of this unit slot aggro to each this unit skill slot next turn. So he's picked an ego that causes him to draw the enemy's attention. He's definitely leaning into this role of trying to protect his subordinates. I forgot how sick Albina's track is. It's so good. K-Corp Amples. If at least one other ally then this unit is alive, activate the following effects upon taking damage to reduce this unit's HP to 0. If staggered recovers from stagger, fully heal HP. All allies lose 1 K-Corp Ampule, so we share them. This effect activates before the X does not reduce HP below 1 effects from identities and ego passives. Okay, that's really good. Rapid fire. I wonder if the crossbow is an ego, and if so, what from? Because it doesn't look Big Bird pilled, so it must be something else. Plus, we've seen Lamp ego, and it's a hammer. I would be willing to acknowledge the fact that that might change in some cases, but it definitely appears to be from somewhere else. Intense Stare, 0 range. Salvation for those enchanted by the lamp. Eyes bright like lamps. This unit prioritizes attacking the enemy with the fastest max speed. When chaining skills, this unit can draw enemies' attacks towards self regardless of speed, focused encounters only. If this unit does not have lamp, gain 1 lamp. At 20, lamp inflict dazzle to the enemy that uses this powerful attack next turn. If this unit is not staggered, the attack skill equipped in this unit's last skill slot prioritizes Hohenheim and cannot be redirected. Apply bind self haste to the ally. If unit is slower speed, speeds 1 extra damage, gain an ego attunement boost. Ego gear proficiency manual, written by Hohenheim. Fate lost. Lose this encounter if this unit is killed after a lister is killed. One may get lost and wander onto the wrong path, but willful defiance or deviation from the flow are forbidden by it. So do both of them need to die in order for me to fail, or does that imply that Alyssa is going to die at some point anyway? Considering she's using Moth, I'm actually really worried she's just going to blow herself up. Don't worry, I've thought of a way that might get me out of this alive. Doubtful. This unit prioritizes attacking enemies with lowest HP. Heal 10 SP when killing enemies with burn damage or attack skills that apply burn. Damage from burn cannot stagger this unit and does not reduce this unit's HP below 1. This unit cannot be immobilized due to external effects. Less damage from burn. Ego boost, so less than 70 HP provide, or 70% HP, apply 1 burn to target itself. Fate loss, lose this encounter if this unit is killed after Hohenheim is killed. Okay, that's fine. And there's an unknown passive. Ricey ho. Don't care about you two. I'll have a quick skim though. Yeah, there's nothing. It's all good. Okay, that's all the same, so that's fine. What are you guys doing? You're tangling with that. You're clashing with that. I mean, it's good that you're taking that hit for us, because someone needs to, but it's also concerning. And a free hit on that, okay. Bare minimum, tendon tear either needs to be dodged or clashed. Then again, it's worth pointing out that we now have K-Corp Amples. We might be able to afford to be a bit more aggressive, and to be honest, Faust needs to be, because she needs charge. So we might need to just go in a little bit. Let's see what happens. I don't mind if I lose and have to fight again. I'm fine with that. I'm more just here to see what happens. This is pretty sick.
망설임이 없도록.
Good job, Ishmael.
40 먹지.
That might have been a mistake. Go on, Alyssa, you can do it. Go on, Alyssa. Go on, Alyssa. Thank you. Good stuff. Oh, it's a staff. That's fucking sick, like a polearm. Hohenheim, that was awesome. You did super good. Doing great. Oh. Beautiful, well done. I forgot about that, and I don't know how I... Oh, right, I used a counter. Why did I use a counter? Offset, that's why. So how much bleed do we end up taking? Not too much, and it wasn't too bad. I reckon we'd be okay. Not sure if I should keep playing into that, though. Then again, we do need Clash wins. We need SP. Faust, I'm barely even trying, because fucking hell. So you're going for that. You're using Intense Stare Zero Range, which is very exciting, and a Clashable Guard. In this instance, it might actually be worth maybe focusing down some of these mannequins just to see if we can get rid of them, so that might be a good shout.
갑니다.
Mean. Good job, Ishmael. Love to see it. This will boost everyone's damage as well, I think. I don't think that relies on resonance. She's getting ready to do a big move next turn. That might hurt you quite a lot. Neat. Not neat. Faust. Oh. Can we truly be surprised by this point? Go on, lad! Oh, good stuff. God damn it, Sinclair, this is not your best idea. I should have gone with the middle.
휘두르기 전에 최대한 제압하세요.
Yeah, so we need to do this. Hopefully we get to hit her first before the big attack comes out.
망설임이 없도록.
Seems like it. That's why I gave you 2 attacks against that thing. Good job, Ishmael. That's cool. We like that shit. We do. No chance. No chance. No chance. Get fucked. This is a cool fucking fight. I like this a lot.
저건 분명 보고서야. 여러분, 대기하세요.
Yeah, this is the turn where we don't attack her. Okay, that's fine.
이 정도로 나와 공을 맞대?
에고 감흥도 증폭. 발사.
Very cool. Apparently you didn't take damage from that. Oh, we're going to this phase now, yes?
아, 어서. 신선한 재료들을 먼저 다듬고 오느라 환영이 늦었군요. 우리 알비나가 저 대신 접대는 잘해주고 있었나요?
First of all, that's fun. Didn't know your name was Callisto. Second of all, Albina's gonna be fucking pissed because this is the second time she's about to go into like her main phase and someone has interrupted her. Yeah, he's here. We're fucked. Although, actually, I don't know. With Hohenheim and Alyssa here, maybe.
당신은
You.
네, 마에스트로님. 친해지는 건 거절을 당했지만 계속 노력 중이었어요.
This is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool overall design. I dig it.
그렇군요. 아, 다시 만나 뵙게 되어 좋네요. 이곳은 손님들이 많이 얼굴을 비추지 않는 곳이라 저만이 이 전시회의 유일한 관객이자 마에스트로였거든요.
This 5-star reviewed gallery with only one review from Callisto. There would be one from Albina, but she doesn't know how to use Yelp, so...
그래서 아쉽게도 이 소박한 갤러리 안에서는 객관적인 평을 들어본 적이 없어요.
Is this when Hohenheim is going to start roasting his artistic creations? Because I want to see that.
그러니 여러분들이 제 첫 번째 관객이 되어 주실 수도 있겠네요.
Go on, Hohenheim. Get him. Get him. It's okay, Sinclair. He's just an incredibly scary, tall man or person with a bunch of, like, flesh creations in his gallery. There's nothing to be scared of. It's not as if he's really fucking strong as well. Oh, wait, he is.
아, 이 작품을 주의 깊게 보고 계시는군요.
I'm a big fan of this one over here. It looks like fucking biblical. Crazy.
저에게 강렬한 영감을 남겨주신 분들이었어요. 외로움, 불안감, 취약함. 사람이라면 응당 느껴야 마땅한 고통을 아낌없이 보여주고 계시죠.
It is, from a broad perspective, an interesting form of expression when it comes to art, in that Callisto is definitely interested in expressing emotion through his pieces, right? It's not even just a case of, look how much this person was in pain when I tore their spine out and turned it into a clown. It's basically like making statues and stuff, sculptures and whatnot. Sculpture obviously being the key word here. Lots of sculpting going on. But in an attempt to have the pieces convey specific feelings and emotions at any given time. In this specific instance, he's focusing on the raw facets of suffering, but he blends physical pain with emotional and mental anguish. He's a fucking psychopath, but it is interesting. Plus, I love the fit, bro.
맨 앞에 계시는 이분은 단상 위에 올리는 마지막 순간까지도 옆에 분의 손을 놓고 계시지 않더군요.
That's fascinating. And by fascinating, I mean deeply disturbing, but also, like, poignant. But it's also somewhat interesting that it ties back to Engdu, with her hands still gripping the blade, even after her arms were removed from her shoulders. The exploration of that degree of conviction or passion or devotion or what have you, expressed long after it shouldn't be able to continue to do so. Welcome to the art gallery with Foreman. I will be your host because Callisto's bad at it and Albina's worse. Please enjoy the exhibits. Season 54 of Pimp My Ride will be continuing after these messages.
죽음 직전까지 끊어지지 않는 결집력. 저는 그런 것을 숭고하게 여긴답니다.
Very profound. I have to give them credit. It is.
그 순간을 하나라도 놓치기 싫어서 실핏줄과 근육에서 오는 떨림도 전부 살리려고 했어요.
The problem is there's such a thing as being too into it, and they're too into it. Let me guess, you recognize some of these people?
알리사 씨?
She's gonna do some proper Arda Blossom Moth shit and try and wipe them out. We're gonna properly chiaotsu this shit, if you know what I mean.
모든 예술은 그걸 응시하는 사람의 마음 상태에 따라 느끼는 게 달라져요.
Indeed, indeed.
그러니까 천천히 감상하신 후에 남김없이 말해주세요. 지금 당신들 눈에는 저의 작품들이 어떻게 보이는지.
She's gonna fucking flip.
눈을 차라리 내 눈을 파버리고 싶다. 이 살인자 새끼.
Yeah.
자네.
상대는
We have to fight him as well.
이 숲의 괴수.
어차피 피할 수 없는 전투랍니다. 각자 최선을 다해주세요.
So Albina's properly going for it, and we're now fighting Callisto as well. Okay, sure, why not? And the music is kicking up, and it's fucking sick. The exhibition begins, assist defense. Vandalism is prohibited, clashable counter. If this unit has assist defense, lose 1 assist defense on clash start. When an ally is about to take an unopposed attack from an enemy, consume 1 stack to redirect the enemy's targeting to self, then use the unique skill that activates for assist defense. While there are multiple allies with assist defense stacks, the ally with the highest stack has the highest activation priority. Does not activate for allies who equip defense skills, expires turn end. Fascia is made of Albina's flesh and blood. Now Albina has only the brain, while Fascia lacks only the brain. Food for thought, which of them possesses the true corpus? Indeed. I would say the brain is the true corpus, but you have given brain to Fascia, so that's a thing. This is concerning. Level 83. And it's worth pointing out that this lot are fighting these two without Dante. Like, yeah, we've got Dante. Oh, right, remote vision. That's what they were talking about. This is why these guys can fight with Dante's support despite Dante not being here. That's what they were establishing. Right, I get it now. That's interesting. At 206 corpus ingredient bones and 5 corpus ingredient blood, which provide no specific benefits, they just do a thing, reduce the stack of each equal to those numbers respectively and gain 1 artwork tibia, which gives 4 power up and 2 slash power up, which is 6 slash power up basically. And it's basically just 6 power up because all of his attacks are slash. And he does 2 more bleed. If this unit has artwork tibia, uses a powerful attack this turn. When hit by an attack skill before using the powerful attack, gain 1+ coin drop and 1 power down. Okay, so similar. Tibia, the work of the artist's life, completed by breaking his own corpus and pouring his blood to the last drop in the most literal sense. I'm going to briefly enjoy my pupil's exhibition. If this unit has assist defense, lose 1 assist defense on clash start. The aesthetics of harvesting and trimming the ingredient on site. After using a skill, gain 30 corpus ingredient bones and 1 corpus ingredient blood for every target damaged by this unit's skill. Please do stop running and be seated. Inflict ingredient shedding wound. 2 offense level down when using a skill. When this unit enters the encounter, heal 30 SP. On hit with attack skill, if this unit inflicts negative effect and gains beneficial effects simultaneously, heal 4 SP. If this unit is at max SP when healing SP, gain 1 power up next turn. A form of art that sculpts and exhibits artworks using bones and muscles as material. Each act of creation incorporates even the tiniest of bone shards into the artist's intricately crafted weapon. If this unit is staggered, recover from stagger afterward, gain 2 Wrath fragility and become unable to use installation art number 3, improvised ribcage until next turn. Gain 1 defense level down next turn for every 4 burn on self. Handy. When artwork tibia expires, the following units heal 30 SP and gain 2 offense level up and 2 defense level up next turn. Them. At less than 50% HP, recover from stagger and end this turn. Following the activation of this effect, equip closing time installation art number 1, your flesh and bones, as the gallery seats on this unit's last skill slot at the start of the next turn. I have to read those out loud because people give me shit when I don't. So you're going to fight the big man and you are going to struggle. Both of you are having a pretty good time against Albina. She does need to go. Time to eat Fascia. This has changed. She's not wearing the Iron Maiden armor anymore, which means she's not reflecting damage, which means we can just clash and fight her and do damage. Which is something we're going to want to do. Oh, how we love the flesh. Clash lose, gain 4 damage down. If target is an ally, apply 6 offense level up instead of the effect above. Given the situation, I'm wondering if perhaps... do we want to let him do that? Because we're struggling to, like, deal with him as is. But that's just it, we're struggling. I could use Morositas to try and... yeah. I hate what this does to the fucking music, but it might be necessary. Yeah, I definitely think it is. Get some good initial clashes, maybe. That's about what I've got. Good start. Lowers his SP, or their SP. Big hit. Well, by big hit, I mean 7 damage, because they have a ton of protection. Spooky. I can't believe you lost that, Ishmael. Actually, genuinely surprised. Big damage. She's doing a lot. It's very good. Very good. The damage is pathetic, but it's something.
신체파의 예술을
That's not surprising. Hohenheim, okay. It's like, please, lad, please win.
영감이 떠오르는 대로 모두
Ooh. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool.
전방위 공격이 감지되었습니다. 피할 수 있는 범위가 아니에요. 최대한 힘으로 밀어내야 합니다.
Tibia's melody anatomization. I don't know what we can necessarily do to stop that one. It's possible I wasted my ego. Actually, there is something we can do. We can do the plus coin drop. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. How many times can we do that, though? Once per skill, max 3 times per turn. Okay. We still need to fend you off, and you're gaining offense levels +6, which is not great. You're doing a big ego. We're mostly just swinging at her, which is fine. We can focus her down. We're relying on you, Hohenheim. You can do it. You can do it. Oh boy.
신속히 처리하자.
Good stuff. Good job, Sinclair. I love it. Didn't do much, but it's something.
가름하게 이 훌륭한 탄력. 더 보여줘. 너의 내면을.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Helpful. Hohenheim, you legend. He's becoming so cool. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
다른 세계 피가 어우러지면
절묘한 관절 균형.
헬스가 민감하게. 휘두르기 전에 최대한 제압하세요.
So you're suffering from a similar effect this turn, and Hohenheim's going for you. Salvation for those enchanted. Okay. We've done a lot of damage to Albina. I don't think we'll beat them both. I don't think we'll fight them both to 0. I think this fight will stop short, but we'll find out, I suppose. Deal SP damage instead of HP damage. Stagger target, hang on, and turn target into Corpus Theatre next turn. That sounds like it's just going to remove Sinclair from the fucking field, but we'll find out. Yeah, do what you can.
갑니다.
This slows him down at least.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
We do have the K-Corp amples, so presumably this fight is intended to last a fair while.
불만이 있다면 관장님
That's not good. Oh, assist defense! I fucking forgot about assist defense. I was not paying attention to that at all. I was like, why is Ishmael clashing with with Callisto? What's going on? And I realized it's still fine. There wasn't enough, but fucking hell. That's good. Good job, lad. Well done. That's a lot of damage.
호이나임 씨가 잘해주셨네요.
다시 하여
곧 무력화될 거예요.
약속하는 이 생명의 소리를.
That's a lot of damage in return, though.
아직 완성되지도 못했는데.
Oh boy.
함께 파헤쳐볼까요? 당신에게 아름다운 알고는 신체파의
전방위
예술을
공격이
보여줄
감지되었습니다.
시간입니다.
피할 수 있는 범위가 아니에요. 최대한 힘으로 밀어내야 합니다.
Well, most of the team is staggered, so I hope those K-Corp amples do us some real fucking favors. Lose the encounter when all sinners and assist units fall under the effect of Corpus Theatre. Is there something to be done? Yeah, it's got set damage. Okay. I think making sure Hohenheim wins this is quite important. I don't know. We'll see. I ain't got a lot else to do this turn.
간단해지는
이 빌어먹을 것들!
All the stagger. That's very useful. Thank you, Alyssa. That was brilliant. Thank you for 0 heads hits. That got him through it.
이따위 위급품 관심 없네.
호이나임 씨가 잘해주셨네요.
한 쌍의 상황들과
비축구 비상 상태까지 절차대로 부상자에게 K사 앰플을 투여하죠.
I thought you staggered. Hohenheim's having a bad time. Alyssa's not having fun. We're back in the fight though. Now we just need to do better than we did before. Okay. We do have access to fluid sac now, which could help us a lot. Maybe next turn.
신속히 처리해.
Good shit. Not brilliant. Good job, Ishmael.
40. 먹지.
Damage being done. Power down is not great though. More damage! Bring her down! Bring her down! Kill her! Faust, 1 heads, please. Just 1 heads, please. It would be nice if Sinclair countered this. It would be fun. No. Good job, lad. Yep, there goes the K-Corp at Ampool. He's got a lot of bleed.
전방의 공격이 감지되었습니다. 피할 수 있는 범위가 아니에요.
So you're doing a big one now. What are you guys doing? You're attacking Sinclair to get rid of that. That will do it. You're clashing that again, which is very helpful. I wonder. There's no reason why this wouldn't work. Okay, we just need to do more clashing. Yeah. Alright. And then you do this, and you'll hit him as well, which will activate the plus coin drop. And then leap at him as well. And it won't reduce his power as much as I'd like to, but it's probably the best we're going to get whilst keeping this shit off of everyone else as well. I'm hoping Fluid Sac would heal Alyssa a bit. I don't know, we'll see.
신속히 처리해.
Good shit.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Did you... I don't think you hit him as well, did you?
가름하게 이 훌륭한 탄력. 더 보여줘. 너의 내면을.
We got some plus coin drop at the very least. Oh good, oh good, oh very good, oh very good! I think I gave Hohenheim just what he needed to win that. Oh.
호이나임 씨가 잘해주셨네요.
한 쌍의 상황들과 24개의 늑골이 차는 티비아의
Alyssa dodged most of that. That was pretty sick. Albin is now gone. We've only got 1 target, which makes things easier. Okay, alright. We have a chance. SP is still pretty bollocks across the field, though. You're targeting Faust with that. We have Ink over, so that's a thing we can work with. It's hopeless. It's hopeless! Very nice. Removing Albina from the field has helped us quite a lot.
주인께서 위험하셨습니다. 당신 청소하라고.
Good stuff, good stuff. That damage is pathetic, but it is damage. We're definitely relying on our beloved ego users. It's going alright, it's going alright. Take that, stupid.
함께 파헤치고 당신에게 아름다운
Wearing him down.
전방의 공격이 감지되었습니다. 피할 수 있는 범위가 아니에요. 최대한 힘으로 밀어내야 합니다.
He's close to his first stagger. That is guaranteed to free Faust. Let's quickly check to see if anyone has any updated, like, passives or what have you. Okay, there's nothing for us to do but to just swing at him, I suppose. Which is fine. That could help. Sinclair, that could help quite a lot. Sinclair, that would be helpful. Sharpen blade for extra damage. And then it's all on you, Hohenheim. You gotta make it happen.
망설임이 없도록.
빌어먹을 것들 전부 다 올려라!
She's pretty fucking sick. They're both sick. I love them both. They're fucking awesome. Good stuff. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
앞을 밝히세. 후회할 잘 보이도록.
호이나임 씨가 잘해주셨나요?
당신이 서로 다른 세계 피가 어우러지면
Okay, well when he staggers, he will recover from it, but he'll gain Wrath Fragility, which will of course make these two do more damage to him, which is good. I think it's already happened? You know what? Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, it has already happened. Okay, right, so we know that now. I mean, we knew it before, but I didn't remember because there's a lot of details. How are you guys doing? Hopeless and dominating. Well, hopefully this works out. That will go first, which will give Faust more SP, which will increase her chances of succeeding with Representation Emitter, which will actually feed SP back into the other two, which is helpful.
신속히 처리하자.
Take that. Oh, well, we won. No, we didn't. Well, closing time. Closing time installation art number 1. Your flesh and bones as the gallery sees. Prioritize enemy at the highest level. The skill does not trigger defense skills, but he's using a defense skill. Stagger target and turn target into Corpus Theater next turn. Oh, this is going to get rough, isn't it? Well, you don't need to use Ego anymore. I'm assuming you guys can't take this for him. No, you can't. Okay, well, don't bother then. I assume the fight is... Oh, we can't get rid of it. Okay, hold on to it. I assume the fight will not continue after this point, but we have to play like we assume it will. Please don't die, Hohenheim. I really like and respect you now.
망설임이 없도록.
해장 시간이 되었으니 그럼 안녕.
Oh no, you're doing it to Alyssa.
아리사 씨, 지금 무슨 짓을?
저는 이것보다 더 좋은 방안이 떠오르질 않아요.
Oh no, she is gonna Chaozu herself. Skill ends, this unit is defeated. Oh no. We still don't know what that passive is. Well, we can't do anything. We're all staggered. We're all turned into Corpus Theaters, so she has to do this. Go on, lass.
끔찍한 것들을 태울 수 있다면 기꺼이 여기는 불길 속으로.
Oh!
아리스 씨, 지금 앞으로 가면
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Victory, he's not dead though, and he's probably just got to wander off and we'll be like, great, we lost Alyssa. That was a good fight though, that was really fun. Like that a lot.
싱겁네요. 윗대가리가 죽었으니 이제 당신들도 우리 조직 밑에서 구르게 되겠죠. 식구 취급을 해주진 않으니 알아서 기세요.
Can you imagine if the Kurakumo absorbed the ring? Yes, I'm aware of how ridiculous that is, combined with the fact that the Kurakumo are now a subsidiary of the Thumb, so how much that is even more ridiculous than it would be normally if a subsidiary absorbed a finger, but it's even more ridiculous that a subsidiary of the Thumb absorbed a fucking finger. How fucking absurd that would be. What would happen? Who would get killed? Because someone would get killed. Someone would die. I assume, in this specific context, Ishmael would get killed. But if the Kurakumo absorbed the ring as a subsidiary, then the pecking order has changed. The Kurakumo have no longer attacked an authority figure because now the Kurakumo are an authority over the ring. But the ring were on the same level as the thumb, so the thumb are gonna be like, not cool with that. But you also took down another finger, so that's kind of sick. There would be so much chin stroking, so many cigarettes and coffee at 4 in the morning thinking about what the fuck would happen after this fact. That tickles me to think about. Of course, someone's going to be snarky in the comments and be like, it'll obviously be this. And I'm like, it's a hypothetical, lad, so you actually can't say that for sure. The middle. Oh, wow, we're doing these one after the other. Oh, they're starting off strong. Okay, this is a good team I can work with.
청소 준비 완료?
Oh, it's going to be a combat day. How long have I... Whoops.
본인의 경험에 따르면 월간 해결사 잡지에 나온 여기 요 공방이 좋았다네. 굿즈 마감이 아주 깔끔했지. 아, 이 옆에 있는 여기는 피규어 퀄리티는 괜찮지만 아이디어 없이 기성품만 찍어내는 공방이니 참고하시게나.
Don Quixote is getting in on the ground floor of a new fucking color fixer. You better get used to it, Vesper, my lad. This is going to be your life for the foreseeable future.
조언 감사합니다.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
아이, 뭘 감사까지. 아, 그리고 해결사 굿즈는 일단 배지로 시작하는 게 좋을 걸세. 특색 배지가 팔리지 않아 적자가 날 걱정은 조금 더 할 필요가 없.
Button badges. I need a button badge. I don't want to move into merchandise because the idea of having to account for that in my taxes scares me. Taxes are already complicated. Merchandise makes it more complicated. So that spooks me. Also, I don't think I'm popular enough yet to really be getting into merchandise, so it's not really a concern. Maybe when I become a color fixer, I'll think about it.
야, 동경하는 자를 만나 기쁜 것은 이해하지만 작전 중에는 사담을 조금 자제하심이.
Indeed, perhaps this is not the time.
아하하, 그렇군. 새로운 특색의 영광스러운 첫 번째 작전에 본인이 함께.
It's gonna be quite full on. I think you're gonna be fighting alongside him very soon.
동키호테 씨, 숨을 가다듬으세요.
You have to breathe.
어이, 특색 됐다고 바로 팬도 생기고 좋겠네, 막내?
Look at that. Look at that.
듣는 척도 안 하네. 긴장하면 저러니까 기분 나빠하지 말고 다들 익숙해지는 게 좋을 거야. 난 익숙해지기 전까지 몇 번 싸우긴 했지만.
As far as color fixes go, I think Vesper is going to have the least glamorous position of any color fixer ever. Even the Red Mist and like the what was his name? The blue guy from fucking Kanto 5. Don't remember his name, but you know exactly who I mean. Even those two, who are basically freelancers who just did their own thing, had more glamorous positions in life than Vesper does. Poor guy.
그런데 여기 정말 거미집 맞는 거야? 생각한 거랑 좀 많이 다른데?
잘못 걸음하진 않았어. 다각 카메라라고 쓰여 있는 걸로 주변을 돌아보니 이어지는 길에 끝이 보이지 않는군. 침입자들의 소그림은 분명하네.
It's all downhill from here, lads.
여긴
This place is spooky.
복도군. 복도 자체에 거미집을 찾던 건가?
Indeed, indeed.
거미집. 그 이름에서 느껴지는 흉흉함은 온데간데 없이 그저 둥지의 슈퍼마켓이나 창고 같은 풍경이요.
It's worth pointing out that all of these shelves and whatnot would be great places to spring ambushes, but it's also worth pointing out that the middle are not really ambush style. You'll hear Matthias before you fight him, same with Kira.
창고라기엔 온통 장난감 상자뿐이군.
Is it a collection of all his models?
어릴 적에 부모님이 사주신 장난감들도 보이네요.
Like the Iron Host Mark IV?
장난감이라 하면 직접 그것으로 놀이해야 비로소 의미를 갖는 물건이요.
Well said.
헌데 어찌 포장도 뜯지 않고 잔뜩 진열해 두었는지.
이래서야 감상의 목적도 였다 느껴지는구려.
Because collectors are weird and people place far too much value in perceived value than they do in the actual utility/enjoyment of an object, aesthetic or otherwise.
목적은 소유자가 정하기 나름이지. 지금으로서는 전시가 목적인 것처럼 보이는군.
Though I can understand having things for the purpose of decoration, certainly. Did she give herself entrance music? If it's actually going forward by itself, I'll let it go. I like that it did the auto move forward for the vocals and nothing else. That's important.
네? 노래?
Yeah, it's hype, right?
이 노래는 뭐야? 뭔가 들으면 안 되는 뒤틀린 노래 그런 거야?
Ezra, are you stupid or are you just dumb?
제가 제1급 해결사 페데리코님의 일대기 레츠고 플루드니 차의 오프닝이라네.
Federico. I've heard of Federico before, I'm pretty sure.
사실인지 확인해 보겠어.
Excuse me, I'm going to do a quick Google.
아니, 그런 것까지 확인할 필요 없다.
It's really not that important, don't worry about it.
위험 요소를 고려할 필요는 없겠어. 소리가 들리는 쪽으로 가지.
Indeed. Oh god, it reminds me of playing fighting games when I was a kid. Same level of bit crushed audio.
와씨, 저 기술 볼 때마다 간지 미쳤네.
Uh-huh. Are we gonna see this move from you pretty soon?
무기 끝을 바닥에 꽂고 그 반동으로 뛰어서 성광처럼 발차기! 아빠, 나 저거 가르쳐줘.
딸내미 저걸 제대로 쓰려면 다리에 강화 시술 더 받고 원한 문신도 도색해야 할 텐데.
Yo, if you want to do hype anime finishes, we need to tune you the fuck up.
그럼 장부에 적힌 원안 딱 2개만 처리하고 올 테니까 잠깐 밖에 나갔다가 와도 돼?
Gotta respect her, she's willing to put the work in.
아니, 그럴 필요 없어.
They've strolled right into our house.
되도록 다시 볼 일 없었으면 했던 놈들이 여기 떨어졌나.
Oh, really?
터무니없는 우연이군.
Is it though? Are there any true coincidences? Sometime prior to the group's entry into the backdoor portal.
거미집의 내부 구조는 류슈 씨가 입사 계약서를 작성할 때 전달받았습니다.
Oh, that does make sense.
문제는 뒷문이 들어가는 순서에 따라 거미집 내부의 무작위한 장소로 이어진다는 점이죠. LCC 팀에서는 분석할 수 없다 결론 내었지만
Which means we're just gonna have to wing it.
파우스트라면 이 변수를 통제할 수 있습니다.
So we won't wing it?
가령 지금부터 저희를 제외한 누구도 거미집에 출입하지 않을 것이란 가정하에 세 번째로 들어간 사람이 약지아비의 갤러리에 도착한다는 걸 파우스트는 알고 있죠.
And so they did. At the very least, by knowing that, we can ensure that a cohesive team goes to each location.
그렇다면 인원을 어떻게 배치할지를 LCA와 상의해야겠군요. 논의는 빠를수록 좋을 테고 팀장급 인원들과 파우스트 씨 그리고 관리자 단테 이들을 제외한 사람들은 거미집에 돌입할 준비를 하시지요.
Okay.
인원은 정해진 뒤에 통보하겠습니다.
Is that a new Virgilius expression, or has it just been so long since we've hung out with him that I don't remember the expressions?
여기에 당도한 것에 한치의 우연도 없었어.
This was highly tactical.
우리 입장에서는 꽝이구만. 저 위험한 냄새 풍기는 샛노란 놈이랑 또 싸우려면 목숨을 걸긴 해야겠군.
Bumblebee punk. Also, to be fair, Alyssa and Hohenheim would have given you a fucking run for your money, lad. I know you're really strong, but they had some crazy shit.
헐, 그 검도 쓰는 거야? 짱이다.
Oh god.
그럼 나는 연구소에서 아빠가 썼던 기술들 따라해봐야겠다.
I bet they're very strong.
너희도 봤지? 총 들고 온 시꺼먼 녀석들 아빠가 발로 차서 스트라이크 시키면서 연속으로 몸통 터트린 거.
If there's one thing true about Matthias is that he's running around with a full super meter at all times.
이런 비슷한 기술 주력으로 쓰는 해결사가 있었는데 누구였지? 그 전설적인 해결사 사무소에 있다가 지금은 딴 사무소에 간.
Probably something referenced before, I don't remember it.
찰스 사무소에 리날도 나리.
Charles' office, isn't that the one that Roland and his mates were from? Or am I really just imprinting that on that for no reason? I feel like that's it because I remember hearing Charles' office and being like, that's fucking weird. And because they were all their names played off like knights in antiquity. Sir Roland and a bunch of others, of course. I might be missing the mark there, though.
맞아. 10명 정도 세워두고 한 번에 쓱 그어서 쓰러뜨리는 것도 멋있었는데 그건 아직 내가 힘이 좀 부족해서.
Understandable. Also, when there are details here that reference stuff in Ruina, I should point out to you guys that I haven't read anything in Ruina in over 2 years. So if I'm not remembering details exactly perfect, you might want to keep that in mind. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm a guy who does Project Moon content who also plays other games. This is not my life. I do play other shit. I don't remember shit from 2 years ago. I barely remember what I did last week.
그대 방금까지 정의로운 해결사의 일대기를 보고 있지 않았던가?
That was happening, yes.
렛츠고 블루드니 차! 당연하지! 해결사가 나오는 영상이나 만화 영화는 거의 다 챙겨보거든.
These two could have been best friends.
너도 좋아하나 봐? 거기 있는 배지들 다 본 적 있는 것들이네? 혹시 하나 줄 수 있어?
You can't take her badges.
아니, 줄 수 없네.
Nope.
그 학살을 경기라도 관람하는 것처럼 말하는 자에게 어찌 해결사들의 상징을 건네겠나?
Yeah, that is a key difference, is it not? It's cool to see big flashy moves being used on evil people. It's a surprisingly weak distinction, but a distinction nonetheless.
너 그런 설정이야? 재밌다! 일주일 전에 나온 석양의 해결사 첼시나에 등장한 걔도 그런 식으로 말하지 않나? 사막 구덩이에서 올라왔던
She's like, yes, I'm aware.
그래! 종빛 부츠 봄빈! 정의의 총알을 받으시게나! 하면서 뛰쳐나왔잖아!
그만! 본인은 그대의 말을 더 이상 듣고 싶지 않소. 해결사의 정의로움이 돋보이는 영상과 만화책을 입에 담으면서 그대는 어찌...
왜? 난 그냥 멋있어서 보는 거야.
Someone who admires something and attempts to emulate it in all its forms versus someone who just thinks it's kind of cool. Surface versus a more in-depth enjoyer or fan or believer of such things.
물론 제일 멋있는 건 우리 아빠지만.
베스라, 아비가 들고 있는 저 검에 대해 아는 게 있나?
It's big and scary.
전체적인 마감도 그렇고 공방에서 만들어진 무기는 아니에요.
에즈라 씨가 접근할 수 없는 알려지지 않은 공방의 상품일 가능성은 없습니까?
Possible but unlikely from the sounds of it.
그럴 수도 있겠지만 내 생각에는 저거 검집 속에서 빛나고 있는 거 아무리 봐도 유물 같아. 요리아가 있으면 좀 더 제대로 봤을 텐데. 일단 꽤나 고레어 느낌이야.
A relic, you say?
보는 눈은 있군.
This is concerning. His foot is already remarkably dangerous, but it turns out his sword is fucking sick and all.
신기하네요.
That is interesting.
응? 뭐가?
주변에 널려 있는 쓰레기들을 보면 어떻게 그런 걸 가지고 계신지 궁금해서요. 유물 같은 건 워낙 귀하고 비싸서 좋은 유물은 홍원의 4대 가문도 그렇게 많이 갖고 있지 않는 걸로 알고 있거든요.
The amount of trash in this room. See, Hongler, that's not going to be ignored. That statement, we're gonna come right back to it.
쓰레기?
trash?
바닥에 떨어진 것들 대부분이 빈 컵라면 용기와 토스터 페이스트리의 껍질이군. 며칠 내내 이것만 먹었던 건가?
Okay, so there is literal trash in the room, not actually referring to like all the paraphernalia and models and shit. Okay.
아빠가 잔뜩 사줬거든.
Junk food?
예전에는 작은 형님이나 누님이 그런 것만 먹지 말라고 혼내서 짱났는데 여기 온 뒤로는 맨날 먹을 수 있어서 얼마나 좋다고. 근데 그게 왜?
God, Valentina would fucking throw up.
건강에는 썩 좋지 못할 것 같소.
One would assume, but she's probably still quite powerful.
도시에서 병 좀 나는 게 뭐가 대수라고. 고작 그런 것 때문에 가족이 먹고 싶은 걸 못 먹게 할 순 없지 않나.
I can't tell if that's respectable or not. I'm not sure.
딸에게 꽤나 지극정성이군.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Because, you know, obviously a parent that just feeds their kid fucking junk food is not a good parent, right? That, you know, I don't need to fucking blow your mind with that statement. But compared to the other nurse fathers, it kind of is a shining example of fatherhood because he's not beating her into the floor to learn sword swipes. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Every one of them, and it's obviously intentional, every one of the nurse fathers is fucking up the parenthood process in their own way, which makes Ryoshu a particularly tragic case because, well, she got all of them. Although we haven't really heard much about her interactions with Matthias up to this point. We've heard of her interactions with Valentina, the DOE star, and a little bit of Rien. And also, fucking, what's his goddamn name? Callisto, that terrible horror game.
그런 것 치고 료쇼, 그자는 너희 아비가 전부 미운 모양이던데.
It does beg the question, doesn't it? Because, like, Matthias, I could still understand why perhaps Ryoshu would hold distaste for him, because he's a brute, basically. He's nice to his family, but he's still a brute. Rien is the one that confuses me the most. And that one, I think there's a lot more subtlety to.
내 자식에 대해 제대로 알지도 못하면서 나불거리지 마라.
And yet you can't deny that it's true, Matthias.
딴 놈들은 몰라도 난 요시히데 우리 딸내미한테 한순간도 진심이 아닌 적 없었다.
So what's the deal?
어때? 오랜만에 아빠랑 드라이브하니까 좋지?
It's funny because I was just like, we've not seen anything about it. Now we're seeing something about it. But is he kind of like the deadbeat dad who just like shows up every now and then? And he's like, you want to go to a fucking theme park or whatever?
뭐 그럭저럭. 그런데 돈 너무 많이 쓴 거 아니야?
The middle, no fucking way.
우리 딸내미가 뭘 사달라고 말한 게 얼마만인데 돈이 대수겠어.
Also, what's this? Why is this here?
난 집에서 입을 트레이닝복 몇 벌만 사달라고 했어.
There's a giant teddy.
저런 커다란 곰인형 같은 건 필요 없다고.
Yeah, but look at it.
친한 동생한테 물어보니까 요즘 애들은 다 그런 거 하나는 들고 다닌다더니만.
Right, I see the issue, I think. Possibly. Like, it was actually a bit more prominent in previous cutscenes. Less prominent here, but I think I've actually put it together. It's that he just believes he's really nice and overindulgent, right? Like, oh, you want anything? Yeah, have this, have that, whatever. You want takeaway? Yeah, just have takeaway. But he doesn't actually parent his child. Like Moses was talking about Kira in the previous episode or the one before, I can't remember which. And it was like, she's starved for proper attention. Everything that Matthias provides is surface level. It's shallow, it's artificial. He cares, but he doesn't really understand how to be a parent, as it were. He thinks that just providing them with short-term gain is all he needs to do, right? He's just spending shit tons of money, letting them do what they want, and he's like, that's all I gotta do. When the reality of it, I suppose, is that all of the nurse fathers together provide the different aspects required for nurturing a child. You've got discipline and love, and there are others, obviously. Education, philosophy, all these different kinds of aspects that are important to give to a child. But the problem is, each nurse father leans into that theme way too hard. Rien, it's possible that Rien was too loving to the point of it being smothering, or even twisted and warped in its own way, which we'll probably see later on. found Sheena focused on discipline way too hard. Way too hard. Like, you put a fucking foot out of the line, I smush your head into the floor. Punishments and discipline that are far too much for what is actually the transgression that the child has committed, right? And that sums up the thumb in a nutshell as well. Matthias is your typical rich parent who just throws stuff at their kid and thinks that's enough. There's more nuance to it than how I'm actually describing it, right? There are more details here, but I think I'm starting to get the rough, generalistic idea of what's going on here.
애들이나 그렇겠지.
Yeah, Yoshihide's an adult, or at the very least a young woman by this point.
그리고 이 곰 원래 빨갛지 않나?
Damn. Yeah, but with the middle, it has to be purple.
유담할까?
됐어. 보라색도 뭐 괜찮네.
He's like, yo, I'll go back. I'll go back and get you a red one.
딸렘, 마음에 안 드는 거 있으면 언제든 말해. 어떤 형태로든 반드시 대갚아줄 테니까.
It also might just be a case of, at the end of the day, Ryoshu was a prisoner, and it doesn't matter how loving some of the nurse fathers were, a gilded cage is still a cage, yes? I think we talked about this last time. No, I know what I talked about it in. I talked about it in Fury. Right, yeah. I won't spoil anything in Fury, because either you might want to watch that or you might want to play it for yourself, but there was an aspect where I was like, this place is very nice, but it's a gilded cage. A gilded cage is still a cage. People value their freedom quite highly. It's why, despite the fact that the DOE star is an absolute fucking dickhead and I can't wait for her to get hers, there is an aspect to that which is understandable. She had her freedom took away. This is why I don't want to be a parent. I don't want my freedom taken away. I can understand that aspect of it. She's still an asshole, no two ways about it, but there is that aspect to it.
사고 싶은 게 있다고 말하면 동생들에게 아쉬운 소리 하는 일이 있어도 모두 사줬고.
In instances like this, it's actually quite tragic because I genuinely get the feeling that Matthias cared. Like, actually genuinely cared. He just didn't... I think he just kind of lacks the emotional intelligence to understand what he needed to be. Plus, and to also understand Ryoshu's position, or Yoshihide as the case technically was.
거미집의 규율에 위배되지 않는다면 하고 싶다는 건 모두 하게 해줬다. 가족이란 게 그런 건가. 다른 가족을 위해서라면 자기가 조금 희생하게 되더라도 아프지 않은 법이지.
Said it before, gonna say it again, we'll continue to say it in the future. The middle are so fucked up. I fucking love the middle characters, they're so good. They are so good.
그럼에도 류슈 씨는 거미집을 뛰쳐나오셨어요.
And the question is why?
당신은 그 이유를 아시나요?
그 꼬마 때문이겠지. 우리 요시에다 앞길을 이렇게 막을 줄 알았으면 진작 목을 비틀어 버렸어야 했는데.
Overbearing, yeah. Overly protective, overbearing, and a statement like that 100% explains why Ryoshu would have left.
그 말만으로도 알 수 있을 것 같소.
Thank you, Yi-sang, for summarizing that quite succinctly.
그대 좋은 어버이는 아니었군.
He tried, which makes him more sympathetic, not entirely sympathetic, but more sympathetic.
팀장님, 저 쓰레기의 말을 언제까지 잠자코 듣고 있어야 합니까?
When do I get to harpoon him?
본인도 특색나리와 같은 심정이라네. 저자들에게 정의가 무엇인지 똑똑히 보여줘야 하지 않겠는가?
Let's do it.
보채지 않아도 시작할 참이었다.
You crazy kids, I was just taking my pills.
지금부터 LCD 보서 중지압유와 교전 시작하겠다.
We're doing it now.
상황 확인은 끝났을 테니.
Yep, that's right.
관리자 단테 작전대로 부탁하지.
I don't know what the plan is. Fight them, I guess. Oh boy.
선배들은 이미 저들을 경험했으니 중요한 순간에 뒤를 맡겨도 되네.
Okay, so we've got some proper team members here. This is some real shit. And the HP values are fucking nuts. But then again, Matthias has 5,000 health! Right, so if they get like one-sided attacks on these 3 characters, they will heal SP. Okay, let's start with you, Moses. We've never seen you in combat, so that's pretty fucking exciting, actually. I have to admit, I was initially quite resistant to the introduction of the members of Distortion Detective. Not because there was anything wrong with them, but because people wouldn't shut the fuck up about reading Distortion Detective. And frankly, it made me not... It not only made me not care, it made me anti-care. Negative care. But for what it's worth, the characters have absolutely proven themselves, so I'm pleased to be able to say that. I like them. More damage on negative effects. We don't really apply those much, so hopefully the other LCD members do. White Breath, Fog, Dawn, Concealment, Safeguard the Mind. Unclashable. Targets allies, does not trigger defense skills, and does not deal damage. Heal SP and apply White Breath, Safeguard the Mind. Amount of SP healed due to unit-based factors increasing sanity. SP increased by 5. Oh, very good. We don't know what that is. No defense skills. Panic Recovery, Deep Contemplation. Encounter start, gain memories of that day. Gain 5 haste. Lose this encounter if this unit is killed. One may get lost. Oh, I see, yeah. They keep saying fate lost. Feels like there's more to that than what there is. Forbidden by it. See, when I first read this, I was like, oh, sure, this is in reference to Hohenheim's fucking, Big Bird ego. Like, I didn't look into it too much, is what I'm saying, but this is reoccurring. I gotta give you mad props, Ezra. Gauntlets are sick weapons. Screw Atelier, Screw Drill. Alice Workshop, Acceleration Punch. Charge and Tremor, that's some fun stuff, blunt damage. Nesta Workshop, 1-2 Diffuse. Namir Workshop, 5 times the weight. I'll block them and keep you safe, gain assist defense. Interesting. No way I'm letting our junior steal all the spotlight. Heal 8 SP instead for LCD faction. She wins that clash, so we kind of want to make sure she does. Dimensional Bag, Alice Workshop. So it's a bag of holding, and it holds all our weapons in it. Everything from this workshop kicks off the acceleration with a bang. It's super punchy and satisfying. If this unit used the current workshop weapon more than once, switch weapons the next turn. List of weapons, gloves, hammer, drill hammer, gauntlets. Fun stuff, fun stuff. What about you, lad? Obstruction, double chain cleave, harpoon throw, harpoon recall, which we saw last time. Harpoon impalement, there it is. Huando, a sword fighting style originating from the east, suited to those who employ instantaneous bursts of leaping movement that verge on teleportation. The boy braved the life-threatening augmentation with a desperate resolve, and his survival proved his worth. Oh, hell yeah. Counterattack. Good stuff, good stuff. Gain the yellow harpoon. If this unit has 0+ SP in the middle, Nurse Father has to the middle Vengeance Tattoo Great Brother crossed out. Gain Shin the yellow harpoon. At less than 0 SP, lose Shin the yellow harpoon. Okay, hear me out, baby B. You're good with harpoons, right? You use super snazzy special harpoon, right? And you're shooting for the yellow color, right? Bam, there you have it, the yellow harpoon. I know Yellow Jacket doesn't work in Korean, I don't care. Should still have been it. Gungnir. So he has a precious relic. He has a relic as well. On Clash win against targets with Nested Harpoon, Bee Sting, Trigger Amplitude, this is Tremor stuff, sure. Tremor Burst. Precious relic of the highest rarity found in the depths of the ruins. It was by mere coincidence that the young boy, blood-soaked, came to be in possession of this spear tip. Coincidentally, he also possessed the aptitude to wield it. What is coincidence indeed? Fun. We've still got more to get through, though. Damage dealt by this skill cannot stagger the target on Clash lose. Totally badass ass kicking. On Clash win 1, I got praised, which improves base power for every 2 stack and increases damage. Reduces by 1 when his unit is hit by 2 skills, but she also gets it on hit with a skill. On Clash win with the first 2 skill, a turn gain 1 more and the skill gains coin power +1. Pretty sure the middle never forgets. When hit by 2 skills, gain 1 middle grudge. Gain offense level, reduce defense level, and counter skills deal more damage. At max stack, take 20% more damage. At max middle grudge stack, use a powerful attack at less than random numbers of health. Not random, but every 20%. max out the grudge. If a unit hit with more than 2 skills, gain 1 the middle styled augmentation tattoo next turn for every excess skill that hit. Will the biggest sisters and brothers of the middle accept me as their family one day so I can continue to live with them? So does that mean we want to be careful about how many times... But in some cases we have to clash win anyway. Interesting. By doing this right, begins encounter with thermal blades off. The sword's thermal wires are deactivated. At 3+, gain thermal blades on for the turn and also inflict burn with skills that inflict bleed. At less than 3, convert the skill unit's thermal blades on to thermal blades off. I like my papa because he always praises me and buys me comic books. Yeah. And then there's the big man himself. On Clash Win, game 1, check this out, kiddo. Base power +1 for every 2 stacks, so similar to I Got Praised. Okay. In fact, it works almost exactly the same way. When hit by 2 skills, gain the middle grudge and lose 1. Check this out. Yep, these are the same. Inflict the Book of Vengeance on all sinners and LCD units. So we just don't want to get hit. Bastards prepare to face complete and total extermination. Hit with more than 3 skills, gain 1 the middle Great Vengeance tattoo, Great Brother. A Great Brother whose prestige was secured by his loyalty, a fool who has abandoned that very thing over a sword, the sealed sword. Unlocks access to certain skills based on the state of the sword. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fight, maybe just a bit, unless, risky, I know, but if we have Hong Le tank some of these hits, let's have a look. No, that's a lot of damage, that's too much damage. Because you're doing Wrath Blunt.
이럴 때 오시면 안 되는데.
Are you all weak to blunt? You're all weak to blunt. No. This is not the time for this. Fuck, that's really bad. That renders Hong Le's primary tactic completely ineffectual. That's really bad. We're gonna gain SP from Moses, but we can't afford to be taking these hits. They do too much damage to us. The LCD can handle it, but... Okay, that's actually going to you, so we don't have to worry about that. It's just that attack. Let's go into Don Quixote. Fuck it. Telepole. Go for it. It's neutral. You'll have more SP when the time comes. Maybe that'll do it. It is what it is. Let's see what we can do.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Good stuff. I'll lower his SP. This helps. Scary. Actually, yeah, you'll draw his counter, so we'll be okay. God damn. Good job, Ezra. Yeah, that's a good moveset. She's got a good moveset. I approve. Good job, Hongler. We're not doing a lot of damage. That went right through your shield immediately. Oh god. That's a lot of damage. He's gonna stagger so soon. Oh no. We're not spec for this. Oh, fucking hell, Don Quixote! Oh no!
자색의 피. 저들은 더욱 몰아칠 걸세.
I got praised, middle grudge. We ain't got enough of that to get base power. You do. At least you're winning those. Yi Sang, I'm gonna need you to bring it, lad. I really am. We're gonna have to focus on Kira. It's all we've got.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Good stuff. Gungnir, that's so cool.
아빠 멋있는 거 한다.
It's so cool. Scary. Thank you, Moses. That's some cool shit. I mean, that was inevitable. It's a lot of damage. At least she counters. Good stuff. Oh, we probably should have taken that.
이번에도 팀장님을 믿을게.
She's doing good. That's a lot of damage, though. Realistically, we want to make sure they get to use the ampoules, but I don't think we're going to get to decide that. That was a good move. Those are cool moves. I appreciate that. Moses really helped us out on this one. Poor Yi-Sang. We've done a lot of damage already.
열받았어. 이 클리셰 다음엔 뭐 할지 알지?
So she's doing a big scary move. Fortunately, her thermal blades are off. What's the move called again? Violet Breaking Slam. She still has plus coin drop, so we might be okay. But this will probably still do a lot of damage. Oh, it's not actually I got praised, it's just exclamation mark got praised. That's fun. We do need to beat it, obviously, goes without saying. This fight's kicking off. Ezra is having a rough fucking time, as expected and is understandable. Go for it, lads.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Protect, that's handy. Big hit.
이걸 또 직관하네.
Good shit. Oh, he's using the sword. That did not go in the order that I thought it would. Oh no! I fucked up. Ah! Everything's fine. Oh, yes, okay, it's fine.
가만 안 둬.
Oh dear. I hope the shield helps.
네 상대 나야.
Oh god. It didn't do too much in the grand scheme of things, but she is suffering. We need to beat Kira quickly so that we can help out. Oh god, Ezra! She's getting fucked up.
사색의 피. 저들은 더욱 몰아칠 걸세.
I hope he doesn't do attack weight shit, because I don't think we can handle it. Offense level and defense level up, that's nice, I appreciate that.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Good stuff. Good damage is being done.
이걸 또 직관하네.
Big damage. He hits hard in return, though. This might hurt quite a lot, though. Don Quixote hits hard with this skill. Yeah, that's pretty good. Might be looking at a stagger soon. The shield took it.
가만 안 둬.
The bleed is a thing, though. Good stuff. Go on, Hongler. Go on, Hongler. Yes. Stagger. I wish you'd given Ezra a shield. She could really do with it.
그냥 5배.
Oh, that was a good punch. Oh, that's a bad everything. Could you step back for a moment? That's a summary execution. Yuria Atelier all-out attack. I need to see that. I'm gonna unbox a layer of packaging. Oh, as in his sword. He's gonna start... Sealed sword becomes first seal removed. There they came upon a sweltering cavern where a river of lava flowed, carrying buildings on its currents. They traced the river to the source of its heat and found a sword that could hardly be called a sword. It was more like a hunk of white-hot metal. Well, I gotta be honest, the best thing we can do is to just lean in on Kira. Land those hits, lads. Game seems to think that Ezra will win this. I fucking hope so. Snipe him as well, it's funny. Good stuff. More SP, love to see it. Damage being done. She's not taking any more damage. Go on, Ezra! Do it! Yes! Oh, yes! 400 damage. It will make the blade deadlier, I'm certain of it.
장보를 펼칠 필요도 없겠군.
Okay, so Kira backed off. Oh no, you're targeting Don Quixote. She's gonna fucking die. I mean, she has to try. Oh god, it's not close. Her maximum value is less than his lowest value. I'm sorry, Hongler, this is gonna fucking suck for you.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
The protection will help. Oh no, Yisang's gonna. I really kind of thought maybe the harpoon was gonna go first. I always forget the key points behind what goes first. I always forget. That's gonna suck. Big damage. We've used 2 K-Corp amples. Very nice. Damage is being done. That's unique. That was different. Why was it different? Big damage. She succeeded. That was pathetic. Hoped for more. Damage is still being done at least. Oh, Hongler. He's fine. Honestly, that could have gone way worse. Thank you, Moses. That's going for Yi-Sang. Are you feeling the heat? Are you winning, kid? Go on, lads. Helpful. Please kill him. Big damage. Fucking spooky. That is. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, he backed off and we won. We used so many amples in that one.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 몫까지 해결해 버린 모양이구려.
We leveled up.
보상은 없는가? 잠시 다른 일을 하는 것이어도 좋으니.
Good job, Yi-Sang. The Index, which isn't a fight, it's a cutscene.
총원 넷, 파우스트. 그자가 말한 대로입니다.
This is a team. This is a team. In fact, they're all Warp Corp users, so that's lucky.
이상 없이 목표 지점에 도착한 것 같군요.
So far.
관리자님, 황금가지의 위치는?
Shit, I don't know. It's not here, but it's not far either.
작전에 따르면 우리는 LCA가 이곳에 도착할 때까지 제자리에서 대기한 후 황금가지를 되찾기 위해 이동해야 한다.
Oh, I'm sure that'll go well. Yeah, that's the plan. Though, I'm not sure we should just sit here and wait. Maybe I should try summoning everyone again.
조금 더 뒤로 물러나셔야 합니다, 관리자님. 가면과 복장으로 미루어 보아 브리핑에서 언급되었던 검지의 아비입니다.
I don't. If Ren wanted to kill Dante, I don't think we could stop him. The room we arrived through the back door was.
왔구나.
Hello, lad. What's your fucking deal?
안 그래도 네 생각을 하고 있던 참이었어.
Uh-huh. A room where the Index's nurse father was waiting for Ryoshu with a beaming smile. Though something about his mask gave the smile a chilling edge. Oh, I'm sure. What's the deal with this one?
가끔 네가 보고 싶을 때는 말이지, 딸. 네가 찢어버린 이 화상 자국을 결에 따라 매만지곤 해.
Oh, that's extra ironic, because he was like, don't use fire, yeah? So she burnt his face.
이쪽은 우둘투둘하고 이쪽은 모래같이 잘게 부서지는 느낌이야. 파도가 치는 것 같지.
Uh-huh. The index nurse father caressed the smooth surface of his mask.
이렇게 마주보니 얼굴이 많이 뜨겁고 아프네.
So she actually used her ego attack on him.
내 딸 어딨어?
Ryoshu asked in a quiet voice, as though she couldn't care less about anything else he had to say.
아라야는 너를 참 좋아했지.
Loved past tense?
부디 얼굴은 기억이 나는 상태면 좋겠구나. 네가 그날 검을 워낙 여러 번 휘둘렀어야지.
Yeah, we haven't seen her face, have we?
그 금고는 나밖에 열지 못해.
글쎄, 그렇지 않다는 걸 딸 네가 모르지 않을 텐데.
What happened?
영리한 방법이었다고 생각해.
Oh?
시오미 그자가 내게 원망을 쏟아낼 때마다 너는 어딘가로 꼭꼭 숨어버리곤 했었잖아.
Was that the Dewey Star?
그때 나는 네가 술래잡기에 대단한 소질이 있었다고 믿었지 뭐니. 사실은 그저 피로 이어진 그 탁월한 감각 덕분에 그 특별한 시간 금고를 작동시킬 수 있었던 건데 말이지.
Shed blood?
지혜의 성. 그놈이 금고를 열고 아라야를 데려갔군.
Of course she did. She's fucking awful.
그렇게 생각해도 무리는 아니겠구나. 그자는 너를 유독 미워했지. 자신의 본업을 제일 소홀히 하기도 했고.
You put both those things incredibly mildly.
그 혐오는 스스로가 미래를 놓아버린 탓에 생겼어. 희망도 바람도 아무것도 남지 않아서.
Uh-huh.
자, 여기로 앉으렴. 동화책 읽어줄까?
So is he just incredibly It can't just be that he's incredibly patronizing. There's something else to it.
네가 어렸을 때만 해도 이 시간을 제일 좋아했는데.
Hard to imagine, and yet it is the case.
어느 날부터는 그러기엔 너무 커버렸다면서 먼저 방으로 들어갔지.
개소리 짓거리지 마.
Fuck off with your bullshit.
내 말에나 대답해.
순서를 건너뛰려 하는구나.
I have been desperately not trying to skip ahead. But I keep doing the clicks and it keeps skipping dialogue, although I think I fixed it now.
옛날에 우리는 모든 책을 끝까지 읽지 않고 결말을 아껴놓았는데.
But why?
알진 모르겠지만 나는 전부 책갈피로 기록해놓고 있었어.
Once again, but why?
언젠가 네가 이 시간을 그리워하게 된다면 다시 읽어줘야지 라고 생각하면서.
It's sweet and yet I don't buy it.
라고 했답니다. 그러자 원숭이가
그런데 아빠, 나 이제 13살이야.
Now's not the time for fairy tales.
딸, 네가 지금 5살이 아니었다고?
I thought you were still 5.
농담이었어. 그다지 재미가 없었나 보구나.
Ah, he's such a card.
물론 우리 딸이 13살하고도 7개월이 지났다는 건 알고 있지.
I guess he, I don't know, took it too far. He definitely babied her. Which would have been a stark contrast to her treatment at the hands of the other nurse fathers, which...
동화책을 읽을 나이는 한참 지났다고.
동화책을 보는 곳에도 정해진 나이가 있니?
I mean, you're not wrong.
여기도 쓰여 있잖아. 3살에서 8살까지라고.
However, she's also not wrong. I mean, there's a difference here between the two aspects of it, right? It's good to give the kid the option, like, look, if you want to still fucking read those books, you can. But to kind of impose them is a bit different. Where it's like, lad, keep up, she's a teenager now.
그건 권장에 불과해, 딸.
Also true, but still, if she doesn't want to anymore, you know, that's that.
아빠는 항상 동화책만 읽는 걸.
Oh, okay, so he's crazy. Right. I forgot he was crazy. Okay.
그거 이상해. 어른이면 글만 있는 책을 보는 거 아니었어?
The question is why?
그건 글만 읽는 책을 읽을 수 있다고 자랑하려는 어른들이 만들어낸 편견이야.
Once again, he's not incorrect.
글을 통해서는 영영 알 수 없잖니. 이 원숭이의 눈이 어떻게 생겼을지, 무슨 색깔일지, 웃음을 터뜨릴 땐 어떤 표정을 짓는지.
I mean, depends on the skill of the writer, I suppose.
그래서 읽는 내내 늘 불안하더구나.
I become so anxious whenever I read parts unaccompanied by pictures.
내가 상상한 그 모습이 그 작가가 정해놓았던 그 실체와 얼마나 다를지.
Is that perhaps tying into the nature of Index members who simply are terrified at the prospect of having to think or interpret something for themselves? Right? The prescript tells you what to do. He even stated last time that he got her a cake, just like the prescript told him to, because he had no idea what to get her anyway.
그리고 딸, 너도 동화책 읽는 거 좋아하잖아.
I don't think she does, not anymore.
싫진 않아.
Well, that's surprisingly diplomatic.
그래서 다음 페이지나 넘겨줘. 원숭이가 어떻게 되었다는 거야?
And he's gonna be like, no, 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 we're gonna have to save it for another time.
여기서부터는 다음에 읽자구나. 결말은 아껴두는 편이 좋지 않니?
Have you two ever finished a book?
맨날 말만 그렇게 하고 끝까지 읽은 게 없잖아.
I had a feeling.
원숭이가 개구리랑 경주에서 어떻게 되었는지 알고 싶단 말이야.
그래서 딸 약속했잖아.
Okay. So that's the second time we've seen that. And this time the string is attached to the index finger. I didn't check. Or I didn't think to look during the cutscene with Matthias, but I presume back then the strings would have been tied to the middle finger.
거짓말하면
그래. 바늘 1000개 삼키게.
Pinky swear, if you lied to me, you have to swallow 1,000 needles.
딸, 어디까지 각오했어?
Damn.
끝까지.
그거 듣기 좋네.
Do you?
아빠를 위해 네 전부를 바친다는 것 같아서. 그 애는 어디에 숨기고 왔어?
너희의 손이 절대 닿을 수 없는 곳.
너의 그 검으로는 거미줄을 끊을 수 없어, 딸. 이 거미줄은 아무리 예리한 날로 베고 베어도 끝까지 끊어지지 않을 만큼 질기거든. 딸.
Shit. Wow, if she properly burned that side of his face and all.
담배 끊어. 여전히 담배는 끊지 못했구나.
Although she is now. She hasn't smoked since this Kanto started, I don't think. At the very least soon after it started.
그건 지혜성을 닮았나 봐. 그렇지? 피라는 게 그런 거지.
So is the Dewey Star her biological mother? Because he's talking a lot about blood here.
너는 시오미가 담배를 피울 때마다 기침을 해댔어. 하지만 그런 네가 어른이 되자 같은 길을 택했지. 어떡하겠니? 나라도 너를 바른 길로 이끌어야지.
And how's that going for you?
아라야를 찾으려면 지혜성에게 다녀와, 딸.
I mean, yeah.
그곳으로 향하는 문을 열어줄게. 아무래도 이곳에는 손님들이 더 오려는 모양인 것 같아서.
He's gonna body them, isn't he?
근방에 있는 수행자들은 모두 처리했다.
I mean, it was hard to tell last time that these were 100% based on the Ujat from Ruiner. I know people are like, if you read the fucking book from 2 years ago, and I'm like, I might have done, I don't even remember. The helmets confirm it. For sure. It was already very likely, though.
작전대로 황금가지 탈환을 위해 이동하도록, LCB.
Yeah, we'll try.
모든 공격이 예측 불가능하다.
He's absolutely fucking mad.
패턴 따위 파악하려 하지 마.
Just shoot him, I guess.
각자 맡은 임무부터 걱정하지.
Yeah, well, our mission becomes a lot harder if you fail yours, so, you know.
신속히 위치로. 상대는 한 놈이지만 한때 도시의 별에 머물렀던 검제의 대행자다. 전력을 다해 제압한다.
He was once a star of the sea all on his own? Holy shit. He's like, boring.
아마 내 얼굴을 불태우면서 같이 사라졌겠지만 말해줄게. 그 아이는 검은색 머리카락을 가졌지. 그리고 키는 네 무릎보다 조금 더 컸어.
I mean, this much we knew.
웃을 때는 아직 자라고 있는 앞니가 드러나지.
Huh. So very young.
빨간색 란도셀. 그리고 너를 좋아했어.
I didn't mention it last time, but the inside of the safe is absolutely riddled with scratch marks, which does not bode well.
어때? 이런 말을 들어도 떠오르는 건 모호하지?
Which leans into what he was saying before.
그게 내가 동화만을 읽었던 이유야.
I hope Jamila survives that. I don't think she will. I'm too interested. I need to keep going. I need to keep going. I should stop, but... Does anyone actually live here? Yes.
생활 흔적은 였지만 주기적으로 청소한 흔적은 보인다.
I believe the accommodations are what would be referred to as Spartan.
달라진 게 없군. 그때와.
Of course it hasn't. An odd silence filled the space we entered. The room was completely quiet and devoid of any warmth. Yep. Ryoshu gingerly made her way past the threshold.
이 장롱을 열면
I do wonder how these three are going to be able to take down the Dewey Star when, yes, we kind of did the weird summoning thing in the last fight, and it specifically stated that, like, yeah, these copies don't fight as hard as the Sinners do. We still seem horrifically outmatched.
책가방이 있었지.
School bag?
엄마. 이런 거 바깥에서도 본 적 있어?
아니.
Nope.
진짜 멋지다. 그치?
이제 그 책가방은 내려놔. 하루 종일 메고 있잖아.
No, Mommy, it's weight training.
난도색.
Aw.
나는 초등학생이잖아. 초등학생.
This is gonna end so badly.
수박이나 먹어. 달아.
I don't actually like watermelon. I don't know why. It has always been played up so much, and I had some, and I was like, nah.
헐, 진짜 달아. 세살만 수박이야.
You can't teach the goat to a small child. It's just weird. I don't know. Does Ryoshu even know what that... Abbreviations.
못 알아들었지?
Oh my god.
세제 맛은 세상에서 제일 맛있다는 뜻.
Wow.
별걸 다 줄이는군.
She doesn't even like abbreviate, or at least she didn't back then. Maybe she does now, I don't know. But she didn't even like abbreviations, but she started using them because her daughter used them, and she renamed herself to Ryoshu because her daughter called her Ryoshu because Yoshihide was too hard for her to say. Oh my god.
그건 별다줄이라고 말하면 돼.
Oh my god.
안 되겠다. 내가 오늘부터 학교에서 배운 거 엄마한테 전부 알려줄게.
Oh my god.
몰라도 상관없어.
Tough?
어차피 유행하는 어떤 말이라도 언젠가 시간이 지나면 풍화되어 시대에 맞지 않는 말이 될 테니.
While all that is true, there is no way in hell your child's going to understand any of that.
그치만 엄마도 배우면 재밌을걸?
But it'll be fun.
그리고 단축의 미학이 중요하다면서.
I guess.
요즘 이런 거 모르면 어디 가서 감다디 소리 들어.
SMH.
감다디?
감이 다 뒤졌다. 자, 그래서 감다디.
See, that's a weird one because when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, we had... I swear at one point SMH meant so much hate. And then it changed to shaking my head. And I was not aware when that change occurred. Which made that especially difficult for me to grasp. Old man yells at Cloud. I'd never yell at Cloud, he's a sweet dog. One of my dogs is called Cloud, I don't know if that was clear. You featured me, put up a picture of him, he's very sweet.
그리고 다른 것들은 이렇게 줄여서 읽으면 돼.
That's nuts.
자, 봐봐.
그래.
감다디. 여기서 골라서 말해봐.
끄덕.
She's starting to do it. NMH.
이제 진짜 알겠지?
Oh.
아니, 모르겠으니까 다시 한번.
Oh. The visions slowly lift from us like dissipating mist, leaving a cobwebbed empty room behind.
거미줄은 유독
Shut the fuck up!
붙으면 잘 뜯어지지가 않죠.
True. Oh, we can handle Ren, it'll be fine. Watch him be the hardest fight.
묻기 전에 답을 올리지요. 그대들이 이곳까지 걸음하신 연유와 같이 이곳에는 그대들이 잃어버린 것이 있사옵니다.
True.
잃어버린 것은 없다. 그저 빼앗긴 것을 되찾으러 왔을 뿐.
More true.
글쎄, 어떨는지. 간혹 짓궂은 어른들은 어린아이에게 곧잘 잔인한 물음을 던지곤 하죠.
That's damn fucking true.
어머니가 좋은지 아버지가 좋은지, 아이스크림은 딸기 맛이 좋은지 초코 맛이 좋은지.
The first one, yes. The second one...
아무래도 주인님께서는 요시대 그대를 아직 어린아이로 여기시나 봅니다.
Probably.
본론부터 말해라. 내 놈의 혀까지 잘라버리기 전에.
요시대님과 그 친구분들께 묻겠사옵니다.
You're gonna be like, you can have the kid back, or you can have the golden bells back. You can't have both. Pick one.
황금가지와 아이 둘 중 하나만을 가지고 돌아갈 수 있다면
That is a cruel question.
어느 것을 택하시겠나이까?
너는 점점 나를 닮아가는구나.
Gross.
그럴 수밖에. 나는 당신 피를 물려받았잖아.
Meow.
이 아이군.
그래, 당신의 피를 이은 귀한 아이지.
God damn.
이 아이가 느끼는 시간에 대한 감각과 적성은 아주 절묘해. 지혜성 당신 따위와 비교될 수 없을 만큼.
Wow, was she actually jealous of her child? Is she actually that pathetic?
당분간은 자신만의 세계관으로 시간을 적절하게 가지는 시기를 둘 거야.
What do they mean by... Let me go back and have another look. Aptitude, ability to sense the flow of time. It's very specific.
아, 쓸모를 다할 때까지 기다리려면 한참 걸리겠네.
That is typically how children are, yes.
저희가 공들여 깎을수록 가치는 높아질 거예요.
얘 봐봐! 방금 날 보고 웃었어! 다들 봤냐?
He's the best. I love him so much. He's so good. Holy shit, the kid just smiled at me.
그런데 뭐라고 부르면 되냐?
그건 이제부터 저희가 상의해봐야 할 문제 같군요. 저는 개인적으로 엘리사라는 이름이
And he immediately got vetoed, yes. Will the prescript demand that she's named something specific?
아이의 이름은 요시히데가 좋겠네.
시령이냐?
Probably.
그래.
Yep. Can't argue with that.
시령 말씀이면 따라야지. 뭐 엘리사인가 뭔가 하는 이름보다는 낫네.
And thus Callisto did sulk for 4 years.
발렌치나, 당신에게 장면 감각에 대한 이야기를 듣고 싶진 않답니다.
Look at this crazy, lovable band of severely abusive parents.
아이놈 요시히데라는 이름이 마음에 들었나 본데. 그래, 이제부터 네 이름은 요시히데다. 요시히데.
Stop shouting. There's Dewey Star. Finally saw a stupid face.
지혜성, 당분간 아이는 당신이 맡고 있어.
That was a terrible idea.
왜 하필 나인 것이지?
그거야. 당신 피부치잖아. 눈만 빼면 아주 쏙빼 닮은.
Why do I have to be a parent?
그 질문이 아니잖아. 내 말은 왜 하필?
However, let's, you know, I'm being facetious here and I'm taking the piss. Let's get down to brass tacks. Because the game is presumably about to. Dewey Star did not want a child. Obviously. Unwilling parent. Obviously. Was either coerced or forced into this role in the House of Spiders. Obviously. This provides a lot of context. And this provides a lot of... No, this just provides a lot of context, really. She's still an asshole. There's no two ways about that. But it becomes a lot more understandable. A lot more understandable. The one person here who probably wanted a child least of all had to literally bear, I'm assuming literally bear the child.
하필이라는 것만큼 이곳에 떨궈진 우리에게 의미가 없는 단어는 없어.
That's not really an answer, is it?
이 녀석 방금 한 손으로 딸랑이 들어올리는 거 봤어?
Yo!
저놈은 아직도 그 한탄이야? 안 질려?
Yeah, but as much as I hate the DOE star, she might have some grounds to complain here. I'm gonna give her that much.
몰락한 가문의 탕아 따위가 거기서 한마디만 더 하면
야야야, 이 싸움 쏠 거면 판통 걸어라. 어이, 안 말리냐?
We have to place bets first. Come on, guys. He's like, I'm more focused on the child, really.
이렇게 서로가 멱살잡이하면서 찬찬히 얽혀가는 거지. 계속 연과 업이 엉켜가다 보면 어느새 거미집이 만들어지는 거고.
It still seems like a horrible idea.
마침내 얻은 아이를 위해서 각자 최선을 다해야 할 시간이네.
너
Gosh.
처음이자 마지막으로 부탁 하나 할 테니 부디 나를 닮지 말려.
Well, how was she supposed to know that when you said it to her when she was like 3 days old?
네가 오기 전까지 나는 나만의 세상에서 자유롭고 안락하게 지내고 있었단다. 그런데 저들이 갑자기 쳐들어오더니 나를 끌고 이 구덩이에 쳐넣었어.
Okay, I dare say it is entirely confirmed, yes.
그리고 갑자기 네가 생겼지. 온몸에 주름들이 덮어지기 시작했고 돌이킬 수 없는 손상이 나를 덮었단다. 앞으로 네가 커갈수록 나는 더 불행해져 가겠지? 그러다 언젠가 쭈글쭈글한 껍데기만 남을 거고 너라는 것을 태어나게 하기 위해서만 존재했던 껍데기.
Yeah.
그러니까 너는 나를 닮으면 안 되는 거란다. 나를 닮아갈수록 더 또렷해질 거잖니. 너는 나로 인해 자라나고 나는 너로 인해 쪼그라들어간다는 것. 그러니까 감히 나를 닮지 마.
And the pinkies are connected, yep.
알았지?
The cigarette probably didn't help.
담배 피우기 시작한 것이냐? 불 좀 다오. 전투용 안구 시술을 받고 돌아온 날 나와 똑같은 새빨간 눈으로 날 바라볼 때부터 불안했지. 결국 너는 나를 닮아가는구나. 이 역겨운 것.
어쩔 수 없잖아. 당신 딸이니까.
Interesting.
그딴 수수께끼 노름이나 할 생각이거든. 어울려줄 마음은 없어.
둘 중 어느 것도 포기치 않으시겠다는 뜻으로 소인이 헤아려도 되겠사옵니까?
And are we going to end up losing both as a result?
주인님은 욕심쟁이를 달가워하지 않으실 터인데.
Your master has a very sympathetic and tragic backstory, but she can get fucked regardless.
그자를 내 앞에 불러와. 말이 통하지 않는다면 그 목을 세로로 단번에 베어주면 될 일.
Fucking hell. Vertical split. I know that's a reach, but still.
그게 안 되면 말하는 놈이 나올 때까지 아비들의 머리통을 하나씩 으깰 거다. 내가 못할 것 같나?
Yeah.
머리통을 베어도 혓바닥을 잘라도 얼굴을 갈고 팔다리를 잘라내도
At least she showed up.
그건 못 끊어낸단다. 지겨울 정도로 즐기지?
Indeed.
나도 그렇게 생각해. 보이지도 잡히지도 않지만 여전히 분명히 있고 끊으려야 끊을 수가 없었지.
The nurse father raises her hand, lifting the red thread tethering her and Ryoshu together. When her hand touches it, the thread becomes clearly visible, as though it has always been there.
하지만 네가 이곳에서 붙들고 있는 게, 그리고 이곳이 너를 붙잡고 있는 게 고작 그 한 가닥의 실뿐이라면 오히려 그걸 끊어내버리는 것이 너에겐 더 낫지 않겠니?
Sure.
나는 다른 아비들과는 다르게 너와 진짜 피가 섞였으니까 이런 이야기를 해주는 거란다.
Okay, so if you are truly slow on the uptake, and I'm not judging anyone there, because I am sometimes, that 100% definitely clarifies, confirms 100%, yes, definitely. I mean, I knew by this point, but more. Fucking hell. Brienne was so overbearing that I kind of thought he was at least a biological parent, but I don't think it's the case.
말하자면 기회를 주는 거지. 왜냐하면 네가 이 거미집에 다시 들어온 이상 꼼짝없이 맞이하게 될 결말에 대해 나는 알고 있거든.
And it'll be just like yours.
더 깊숙하게 들어오기 전에 그 실을 끊어낸다면 앞으로 다가올 처참한 결과는 피할 수 있을 텐데. 그게 아니라면 황금가지가 너에게 그렇게 중요한 것이었니?
That's the question, isn't it? How much of a true believer is Ryoshu, really?
렌, 저들이 내 말엔 무엇이라 답을 내었니?
They told me to fuck off, master.
답을 주지 않으셨사옵니다. 둘 모두를 취하겠다. 그리 여기시는 것이.
Of course they do.
아니.
No.
그저 복수의 눈이 멀어. 아무래도 상관없는 걸 테지.
But if we used enough ego, then maybe.
거미줄에 걸릴 걸 알면서도 거미집에 스스로 들어오는 그 어리석음은 그게 아니고서는 당신은 모르겠지.
Apologies, I genuinely thought she stopped talking.
그게 아니고서는 설명이 되지 않는구나. 일생을 내 탓을 해오기만 했던 당신은.
Yeah, end of the day, it is horrible what happened to the Dewey Star, and I am not going to downplay that at all. But Ryoshu didn't deserve to suffer for it. I think that's pretty clear.
내가 부르기만 해도 치를 떨었으니. 그래서 나는 그 단어를 평생토록 묻고 살았어. 내가 부르는 건 물론 누군가한테 그렇게 불림을 당하는 것조차 그랬지. 왜냐하면 그 말이 주는 울림은 내게는 너무도 절망스러우니까. 그래서 그 아이를 이곳에 데려왔던 거니?
마, 엄마다.
Ah. Ryoshu was like, okay, right, okay, yeah, okay, right, okay. No, no, I need to know more. We're not done yet today. We're not done. What? How long have I been going? 3 hours and 15 minutes. Fuck, but we're not done. We're not done. I need to know more.
차원 파동 장갑 충전 완료.
It's gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be a good one. So what's the deal here?
엄마다.
How do you know? She's absolutely tiny.
뭐?
Huh?
어이, 이곳에 누가 먼저 왔는지 봤나?
응, 봤어.
Who was it?
말 해줄까?
I assume so, yes.
그래.
검은 옷 입은 아저씨가 왔고 다 쓰러졌어.
Yeah.
그동안 나는 숨어 있었어. 그건 내 특기거든. 숨소리 내지 않고 가만히 있는 거.
I bet it's longer than you.
볼래?
리엔, 먼저 와서 처리해 놓은 건가?
It was Rien. Okay, I kind of assumed. Bioengineering research facility. That wasn't very long at all.
엄마 같이 가!
뭐? 왜 그렇게 부르는 거지?
난 알아. 여기 갇혀서 항상 보아온걸.
That's weird.
엄마의 사진을.
Huh?
사진? 뒤에 뭔가 적혀있군. 양산 프로젝트. 알아요. 의뢰인은 엄지?
That's a lot.
나를 집으로 데려가 주려고 왔구나. 여기 어른들은 이곳이 내 집이 아니라고 했거든. 그리고 집은 엄마가 있는 곳이래. 엄마가 왔으니까 나는 이제 집에 갈 수 있는 거야.
It's worth pointing out that Rien came here and cleared the place out. Likely a pre-script told him to do so, but it implies that they were not affiliated with the faction that owned this place. Did they even know about Araya?
얌전히 기다리고 있길 잘했다.
왔니?
How many cigars do you need? I'll tell you lads, chain smoking is rough.
네. 키 한 방울 안 묻힌 꼴을 보니까 제대로 처리했냐는 질문도 못 하겠는데.
But no, I went smoked by the arcades and then came straight back.
이미 아버지가 먼저 가 있으셨던데요.
리엔이? 하여튼 지령받은 게 있으면 우리한테 미리 공유라도 해주던가.
Maybe he didn't.
같이 산 지가 20년이 다 되어가는데 여전히 속을 모르겠다니까 그 새끼는.
I think everyone else here could share the same opinion.
하긴 지 본명도 알려주지 않는 가짜 놈한테 뭘 기대하겠어.
So Rien's not his name.
뭐 더 할 말 없으면 멀뚱히 있지 말고 들어가든가.
Brilliant.
네. 아, 티켓. 가방 안에 들어있는 그거는?
She put Araya in a bag?
네가 책임지고 돌보는 거지. 아, 지난번 그 사룬지 시룬지 하는 개새끼처럼 뒤지든 말든 나는 신경도 안 쓸 거니까.
God damn.
키워도 돼요?
나는 애우는 소리는 질색인 거 알지? 내 귀에만 안 들리게 해.
Valentina would come to regret this decision.
네.
맞지? 나 잘 숨어 있었지?
True. Well, no, actually, because she knew you were there. But we're not going to tell you that.
그래. 제법이네.
응, 나 제법이야.
그런데 너는 검을 들고 있지 않군.
You need a weapon.
응, 나는 검이 없어. 하지만 엄마가 있어. 여기 집도 있고.
Maybe you don't need a weapon.
그래.
God damn.
그럼 이제 뭘 하고 싶지?
What do children want?
엄청 많아.
All kinds of things.
악기도 배우고 싶고, 그리고
너는 그 아이를 보고
Many questions. Although, honestly, I'm less concerned about Project Araya or whatever the fuck it is, to be honest. The relationship between Ryoshu and Araya is a lot more interesting. As well as the dynamics in the House of Spiders at the time. And of course, DOE Star's perspective on it.
불현듯 발견해버린 것이란다. 네가 누리지 못했던 것들. 마음속으로 달아오기만 했던 것들. 네가 처음으로 반항을 한 것도 그 아이 때문 아니었니?
That was the defining moment, wasn't it?
그래서 너희는 가만히 두고 보았던 거지. 나라는 검을 묶어둘 검집. 아니, 족쇄가 필요했을 테니.
A fetter. That's a very specific term.
엄마. 이 아이는 건들지 마.
왜? 너 같은 걸 왜 하나 더 만들려고 하는 거지?
The DOE Star's gonna find it hard to possibly imagine the Ryoshu's like, no, I actually found this kid and I want to look after her.
반대야. 이 애게는 내가 못 가진 것들까지 전부 가져가게 할 거다.
언젠간 너도 알게 될 날이 올 거란다. 그것이 네 인생을 앞으로 얼마나 망쳐놓게 될지. 족쇄가 생긴다는 게 어떤 느낌인지를. 그럼 그때 내가 네 앞에서 숨이 찰 때까지 비웃어 주마. 같이 껍데기가 되어가는 처지끼리.
Doubtful.
그 말을 이제는 깨닫지 않았니? 기억이 없어도 그 족쇄에 달린 사슬은 끊어지지 않고 너를 붙잡고 있으니까 말이다.
I suppose we should point out a key difference between the two experiences here. Ryoshu chose this. The DOE Star did not.
고작 과거에 얽매이느라 이 순간에 존재할 수 없다는 건 헤아릴 수 없는 고통이지.
But it is all a matter of perspective, no? Not to make light of what she's had to endure, because it does suck, but it is the perspective of looking at a child, or the child in question in this context, as either being something that chains you to where you are, or something with which to progress into the future with together, to create new memories with, to create a life with together. It's the difference between looking at it as a chain and looking at it as another path forward.
너희는 말을 잘 듣는 짐승을 원했어.
There's also that aspect.
그리고 더 이상 매질만으로는 다스릴 수 없다는 걸 깨달으니까 올가미를 만들려 했지.
So did they engineer this situation? They literally set it up so that Ryoshu would find the kid?
자신이 짐승이라는 걸 깨닫고 집을 나가버리면 안 되니까.
That's an interesting aspect.
고삐를 당기면 언제든지 달려와 베어낼 수 있도록.
So Rien went there, massacred everyone in the facility except for the kid, allowed Ryoshu to adopt the kid, and then all the nurse fathers were like, yeah, you can keep the child, and then they had leverage to keep her coming back to the House of Spiders.
효과는 좋았지.
And the DOE Star sees this as the perfect fucking example of her belief system proven. Like, oh yeah, see, it's a chain, it's a burden, it kept you coming back here. And it's like, technically yes, but the specifics here are a bit different.
족쇄란 게 원래 그렇거든.
I mean, I can't properly disagree with her because she does have a point, but, you know, I don't need to explain the differences there, I don't think.
그 아이 탓하지 마.
That's immediately the key difference.
처음부터 날 부추긴 건 내 놈이었어.
이미 너도 눈치채고 있지? 그 애는 길게 살 운명이 아니라는 걸.
Oh?
며칠 후에 네가 맡게 될 선멸 작전. 위에 네 투표를 올릴 거란다. 아마 나 포함해서 모든 아비가 만장일치를 낼 테지. 네가 그 검을 뽑을 수 있도록.
아.
이곳을 벗어나고 싶다면 그 검을 쓰는 것밖엔 도리가 없지 않겠니? 왜 그 이야기를 내게 하는 거지? 나야말로 네 꼴을 계속 보고 싶지 않으니까.
Because I've had enough. You're 18. You have to move out now.
피차 일반의 처지 아니겠어?
Almost definitely.
지의 성, 마지막까지 당신은 나를 괴롭게 할 생각뿐이었던 거야. 그렇지?
요시히데, 나에게는 계속 들려와. 넋들고 무거운 족쇄 소리가 달그락 달그락. 그리고 거미집에 걸려 날갯짓을 하다 날개가 찢어지고 몸통이 제각기 꼬여서 뜯어지는 나비의 소리가 귓가에서 매일매일 빠드득 빠드득하고. 리엔 어딨어? 이제 나를 해방시켜주면 안 돼?
그만.
So was this all Rien's plan, as it were?
내가 붙잡았어. 너희가 놓친 이걸 내가 잡았으니까.
오랫동안 거미줄에 남겨져 있다 보면 바라만 보는 것에 익숙해지지. 앞으로 나아가려고 하자 그 질척이고도 무수한 거미의 실타래들이 네 발을 감쌌던 것처럼.
아하.
너는 나를 올 수 없어. 이곳은 거미줄 눈을 안고서는
그렇게 너는 네 마음속에 있었던 진심을 깨닫고 만 것이란다.
아하.
모든 걸 다 끊어내고 처음부터 시작하는 편이 좋겠다고. 그 작은 불씨가 점점 번져서 너를 잠식한 거지. 아니야. 단칼에 부정하기엔 너무도 기나긴 세월 동안 너는 이곳을 잊고 살았지 않니?
잊은 적 없어.
그럼 아이를 돌려줄 테니 황금가지라는 것을 네 손으로 꺾어보련?
And we're back to the question.
내 놈이 어떤 방법을 써서 그 가증스러운 혓바닥을 다시 갖다 붙였는지 모르겠지만 아라야가 있는 곳을 말하지 않는다면 이번에야말로 다시는 말도 짓거리지 못하도록 모든 것을 베어주마.
Oh boy, we finally do. We start again. Fucking hell, with only 3 of us. Shiomi Ryo, Shiomi Oru. This is going to be hard. This does appear to be the same, however. Every few turns uses the designated opponent, I'm not sure if that's a word, but I'm not going to argue with them, a skill. Only the target of this unit's attack can clash with the said skill slot. If this unit's designated opponent's skill loses a clash, take 36 to 60 fixed damage. Okay. Well, we've got Ryoshu with us now, but honestly, I adore Merso. But if there was a character I would have replaced, it would have been Merso with Yisang. But I believe Merso's Kanto is soon, so this makes sense. Able to clash with the enemy's specific slot. Okay. Destinated opponent. Oh god, Merceau has to do this. But we can lower her attack power. I don't have any more Sapling of Light abilities because I've gone further today than I usually do, which is fun. That's the big one. Struggling, but attack power will be lowered by 4. Still not a high chance of victory though. Lean into the Envy Resonance, see what we can do. Give it a try.
충전 기능 점검.
Good stuff. Big hits. More like it. The shield will help. Yes. Good stuff. Get that fragile going. Lowered her SP as well. Oh, Ryoshu, you needed to win that. Ryoshu needed to win those. Well, that's not a great start, but she's okay. She does gain attack power up, which might help. Her SP is still low, and that's not brilliant. But Ryoshu is super fucking slow now because she's been bound. If you can get that slash fragility, that would help us out quite a lot. Formless cut is a problem. Yep, hopeless. Well, we'll see how this goes. Good job, Merceau. Love it. Slash fragility will help. I think Merceau's gonna fucking bring it this time around. He is taking damage though, I don't appreciate it. Take that, idiot. This might hurt. It did. Ryoshu, I'm not impressed. Thank you, fucking finally. That block helped, but yeah, it's not great. Fucking Otis is staggered. And you're going for a big one. You're gonna have to ego spam it, lad. It's the only way. Even then, it's not looking great. I don't think we'll win this first time round, but I gotta try. Damage done. Stagger, which is actually really bad. Although not much damage. Nope. Hey, you won that one. I suppose that's good. Can we have Otis back? Thank you. Okay, no one's staggered anymore, but... Oh, right, K-Corp amples. Okay, right, that does help. It's not going to save us indefinitely, but it does help. Go for scissors. Everyone will heal from that, I'm pretty sure. And then you could use DDDR on that. And we'll actually have a turn where we might win every clash, maybe. We've got some decent Envy Resin. Not incredible, but decent. See what we can do. And the slash fragility will help as well. Building damage. Good. This should hurt. It did. Good.
믿지 않았군. 나는 분명 가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
It's a really good ego, actually. I like it a lot. Very cool. Good stuff. Okay, that was a successful round. Ish. It's not going too horribly, it's just not going well. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of rely on... I'll go for scissors to just win that, which is scary, but it can. Her SP will be slightly lower. Her attack power is down. I'm hoping by the time... If this is a good turn, this has a solid chance of winning. Big if, though.
충전 기능 첨가.
Good
단숨에
start.
점령.
Heal some people.
믿지 않았고. 나는 분명 가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
And the damage is decent as well. We approve of those numbers. It's a lot of damage spread around, though. Good shit. Good. A lot of lowered SP. Wonder if this will be different. I hope so. It's silent! Good shit. We love it when it's silent. Or well, not specifically, but when it's different. Didn't even feel it. What else you got? Good shit. Good shit. So you man. Okay, everyone's targeted and you're doing your scary shit. Okay. Fuck. Alright, well. This was going to happen. Affection and resentment, which I think just increases damage. Yeah. In regards to Ryoshu specifically. I'm worried about this, but there's not a lot I can do right now to diminish it. Go for it.
방해물을 제거합니다.
He's fine. It just hurt a bit. He's still fine. May have procced this too soon, but it's okay. The fragile will be nice. Lots of extra fragile. And a bit of burn. Scary. Good stuff. Damage. These two are running low on health, and we've only got one ampoule. She's most likely to get tails, and she'll get -4, which gives Merceau a solid chance of winning that, because she's unlikely to get heads on all three. Not impossible, just unlikely. You might need to do Forest for the Flames again, just to make sure you win that, and then go in for a DDDR on that. Do some serious damage, and this could be a bit of a retaliation turn. Can only hope. Good stuff. Good job, Merceau. Love it. This will hurt.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Ah.
안돼. 지금은 돌아가고 싶지 않아.
She got all of her shield back. We fought so hard to get her to this point. All right, well, inflict slash fragility, and we'll do as much with this as we can.
충전 기능 첨가. 단숨에 점령.
Big damage, please. Big damage, please. Big hits, biggest hits. Very nice. Phantom step. Okay, this isn't so bad at the moment. It all seems fine, and we did a lot of damage. We've got a Forest for the Flames in our pocket. Don't need to use it yet. But might need to counter that. We have a lot of envy. What if we have you use Electric Screaming? Provides them with charge count, which is helpful. And then if you were to use, I'll go for Scissors. And we can use that Envy Resin to generate maybe some Sloth and some Wrath. Pursuance would be useful. And that does do a little bit of a heal. It's nothing crazy, but it's useful. Should be fine.
방해물을 제거합니다.
The damage and SP reduction, very nice. Do appreciate it. More SP reduction. Don't give her a chance to get back on her feet. Just keep applying pressure. Good stuff. Now little bits of healing, if you would, be greatly appreciated.
나는 분명 가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
The damage is whatever. I don't think that healed anyone. That was bad. Ah, boy. What do we need for this now? We still need more sloth, which means she needs to use... I'll go for scissors again. Luckily, her speed is way down, so we can keep up. She's using Shin. Don't like it. Gotta be done, though. He'll make her weaker next turn as well. Give it a go. We're just hanging in there as best we can. Decent, but not amazing. It's not a Kanto if Merceau doesn't use Chains of Others. It's gotta be done. Everyone's okay, it just hurt a lot. Oh, I see, Merceau just used an ample. Otis needs healing. She just got a little bit. We need a pursuance. We need a pursuance really soon. We need to keep Otis in the fight. She's too important. She's still alive. Good shit. Okay. Pursuance. But Merceau is going really slowly and can only clash with the destinated opponent. And her attacks will go first, and multiple of them are in fact unblockable, including you have failed to stop the future. Merceau could clash with it. He could use Pursuance and heal everyone before that big problem happens. Okay, that's something. And we've actually successfully clashed everything. I'll take it. It was Tails, but I think that still does healing. Yes, good.
나는 분명 가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
Big hits. Massive damage. He broke through. So we're not actually dealing HP damage. The amount of shield that she has is going down turn by turn. I'm gonna save Pursuance because we could really use it soon. Build it up. Go for that and go for that. That's decent. We're working it down. I think we might be able to do it. This cycle can only continue so many times. That was more than half of her shield health. Anything here that's changed? All right, I want... Oh, she's really fast now. And she's not targeting Merceau. You're fucking kidding me. All of her attacks are targeting Otis. I wish I'd used Pursuance last turn, because she'd have protection this turn as well. Okay, need to reprioritize. These are really useful. They're not crucial. That needs to be contested. At the charge level you have, you'd gain shield to give you a chance to survive these. You clash with Pursuance, so the Pursuance activates and heals before that occurs. That is the only attack that will get through. Good, good. Okay, we can work with that. And Otis should be able to survive that. I don't know how much longer this fight's going to go on for, so we have to fight with the long term in mind. Which means continuously spamming this move.
믿지 않았고. 나는 분명 가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
Big heals, massive heals, huge gains.
넌 반드시 부서진다.
I just looked to the left to make sure I actually turned the recording back on because I was going to get very upset if that wasn't the case. It barely broke through the shield. Big damage. Gamma, so yeah! We've almost broken through again. Want to clash that last because I reckon this round will end before that becomes a thing. Well, we'll do second last, perhaps. Even if she doesn't stagger this turn as a result of her shield going down, everything should be fine. He doesn't care. There we go. Well, she didn't stagger, but it did end the turn. Uttermost Ren's space. Isn't this the thing that killed us last time? At 20 plus SP, generate 3 Mang, final power plus 10. If this skill generated Mang, lose 20 SP. Clash win, gain slash damage up. Clash lose, less damage. But it does way more damage on a critical hit. Consume all Blade Trail after image on target and deal % HP damage against each target respectively. Well, Ryoshu's in trouble, but she can't die. Otis is fine. We'll have it happen last, and we'll get another pursuance on it. I think we'll do it this way and see what happens. I know that's going to do a lot of damage, but surely it's not going to one-tap all of us. At the bare minimum, it won't one-tap Otis. She doesn't have nearly enough Blade Trail. By all rights, it should be okay.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리. 공간을 뭉갠다.
Big damage. Well, Pursuance isn't going to do 66 damage, so her attack will go through. But she'll be in bad shape afterwards.
넌 반드시 부서진다.
원, 빈, 낭. 멋진 모습.
Yeah, this is what she killed us with last time. We're fine. No, well, Maso's not fine. Okay, but Otis is fine. Nevertheless, she has proceeded to stop fucking around, it seems. These skills are scary and dangerous, and I don't like them. Go for it. Good. You heal yourself and Otis a little bit, although I imagine... Not Otis, sorry, Ryoshu. But I imagine Ryoshu will go back to 0 anyway.
가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
Yeah, she did. There we go.
공간을 뭉갠다.
We broke through! Look at that! Was kind of expecting the round to end, gotta be honest. What?
이곳으로 마무리 짓겠습니다, 관리자.
Yes.
연거리 격발.
Yes! Oh, yes! It just didn't really do anything, but who cares? That was hype. Well, when I say it didn't do anything, what I mean is it didn't... I thought it would end the fight, and it didn't. But that's fine. It was still hype as fuck. Otis, why are you so cool? Damn it. Formless cut, swift glimmer. Yeah, this is some dangerous shit now. Might needs to start really spamming I'll go for scissors just to keep health topped up. Even then, I fear the moment one of them fails, which is distinctly possible because they're not that high rolling, and you're going to need to ego as well. I fear this is going to devolve into ego spam. Give it a go. All we need is healing.
믿지 않았고. 나는 분명 가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
Good shit. Obviously, the person whose HP we're trying to keep up right now is Otis's. She has to stay in the fight. That does have attack weight. So, Otis needs to deal with both of these because her Blade Trail after image needs to go down as much as possible because that does percentage-based damage. Of course, Otis doesn't even have a lot anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, the less the better, and then you need to deal with these. You're gonna have to ego spam, which sucks, but fuck it, man. That could go either way. The problem is, though, is that Ryoshu's gonna go first, and she will activate that. Okay, what if instead you go for scissors and use that to contend? Oh, it's just not a very good chance, it's the problem. What I want is the charge barrier from Charged Leap and also the reduction of Blade Trail after image. It's a risk, but I think it's worthwhile.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리.
Big damage, which we desperately need. Okay, we didn't get the charge barrier anyway, so...
믿지 않았고.
The healing will help.
분명 가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데. 원, 빈, 낭.
I don't like this.
옳지 않았어. 장담 마.
Okay, Otis is fine for now. Otis can't keep this up, she can't. And she's just barely healing herself each turn with that, and it's getting worse and worse. And her health is not dropping quickly enough. She'll have lost a lot of SP and she'll be losing 4 attack power. Although, what if we did it this... Potential idea. Do it that way around, then have this deal with that. She'd have less SP and -4 attack power. And Otis would have more SP, having been that. We do need a break from spamming ego. Even if it is just I'll go for scissors. But at the same time, the healing is so useful. Then again, they clash at the exact same value, basically. Rip Dimension, go for it. Oh, just didn't take much. Good shit.
공간을 뭉갠다.
There we go. Oh, thank God, that was so close. That was so fucking close. Ryoshi, do it. Kill her now. Kill her now. She's too dangerous to let live. Kill her.
왜 그러지?
We're in the middle of a duel here. What's the problem?
당신, 내 공격을 기다리면서 납둬라.
Ah.
뭐 하자는 거지?
Was she like, yeah, go for it. Finish me off, Lamel.
당신은 이런 거압수를 좋아하지 않았어.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. The whole, like, draw and slash thing, I think that is. I don't know. Hardly an expert on the topic.
전투에서 한번 꺼낸 검을 다시 검집으로 보내는 것을 무의미하다고 여겼지. 스스로 무방비 상태로 노출하는 건 자살 행위나 다름없다고.
The nurse father's blade burst out of its sheath, drawing an erratic arc in the air.
그래, 나는 검을 휘두른 후엔 다시 검집에 넣으려고 하는 습관이 생겼어.
I wonder why that is.
가끔씩 내가 어디에 서 있는지도 모를 순간이 간헐적으로 찾아오거든.
Indeed.
그건 내가 통제할 수 없이 그저 재앙처럼 다가오는 것이란다. 그럴 때는 그냥 한참을 기다리지. 기다리다 보면 어느새 흘러가 있거든. 그럴 때를 대비해서 생긴 안 좋은 버릇이지.
It feels like the rest of the nurse fathers are bare minimum as strong as they've ever been, whereas we're finding the DOE star considerably weaker than she used to be.
내 놈의 시시콜콜하게 생긴 습관까지 알고 싶지 않아.
Shut up, I don't care.
왜 그딴 검수를 이제 왔어?
네가 돌아오게 되면 다시 알려주려고 했지. 검수를 알려주는 건 우리 아비들의 역할 중 하나니까.
You see, Ryoshu, we trained you wrong, as a joke.
너는 잊었지만 나는 아니었거든.
몇 번이나 말했어. 놓은 적도 잊은 적도 없다고.
But if you had forgotten it, you wouldn't know that you'd forgotten it.
내 딸을 돌려줘. 알아야는 숨어 있는 건 잘했지만.
She's good at hiding, but
어두운 건 좋아하지 않는단 말이다.
The pinky nurse father hesitated, and a cry of pain escaped from her lips.
또다시 보이지 않아.
Ah.
아무것도.
She stumbles as though an invisible, intangible force has taken over her. Oh, she went for it. Oh, she went for it. I'm so glad. Not actually because of any personal feelings, but because so many times in these fucking scenes, right? Something happens where someone is so wildly vulnerable in the middle of the battle and the other person just stands there and waits it out. Nah, go in. Finish them. If your opponent's making a mistake, let them. Now, of course, this will turn out to be not quite so triumphant, but it is at least gratifying to see this finally fucking happen. Well, even if you survive this, that was that with the sheath or without the sheath? Because if that was without the sheath, even if you survive this, you'll be feeling it for the rest of your life. A veil flutters to the ground with the gentle rustling of soft fabric. And I see a face that much resembles Ryoshu's, only wrinkled and older.
이제야 보게 되는군.
Oh yeah, no sheath. Which means Ryoshu would have just lost another memory.
당신은 내가 얼굴을 보는 것조차 허락하지 않았지.
Wow. 20-odd years and not once.
나로 인해 죄진 몰골을 가리고 싶어서.
Goddamn.
아니. 내가 베일을 쓰고 있는 건 이 눈에 담긴 세상을 흐릿하게 보고 싶어서야.
I'm not sure which of those reasons are more stupid. Sorry to really act dismissive in your final moments, but...
훌륭한 전시회였어. 하, 이걸 오히려 고맙다고 말해야 하나?
Well, we just about pulled that out. Luckily, all three of the characters we were using in that fight had slash attacks. Now, Otis is mostly blunt, but her skill 3, the big damaging one, was a slash attack, which helped us a lot. And also, Merceau's ability to apply slash fragility also helped a lot. Ticket. Oh, but it's a fight. Oh, fuck's sake. I wanted just another cutscene to see how that ended, but I didn't want to start another scrap, but God knows this will be a Valentina fight. Yeah, it's a Valentina fight. We're gonna have to call it there, lads. I've already gone longer on this than I should have. I want to keep going so bad. Well, I'm gonna regret everything when I have to edit this piece of shit video. God fucking damn it. I just want to see more, and I just want to know more. I just want to see and know more. That's it. That's all I want. I just want it to keep going. Attacking the House of Spiders is fucking sick. The fights against Matthias and Callisto were fucking sick. The fight with the Pinky Nurse Father was fucking sick. Where the fuck did Ren go? You just stood there like, well, she's dead. A lot to digest, and a lot more, I imagine, to digest in the nearby future. Fucking hell. Soon, hopefully soon. Would like it to be quite soon that I do record the next one, but that'll be then. This is now. Friends, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to our members and patrons: Kim Takeo, Alcavia Calf, Hotraman, Christopher Hoos, Donut, Ages of Chaos, Honor D, Geigen, Callie, Prince of Lemons, Moongod, Megan, Volwolf, Miscreant, Rockriku, Crescent, Tony the Horse, Slylag, Sarah, Abyssal, Angie, Princeps, Giacomo, Superstitics, Flyhard, Mighty PH, Enter Stora, Lanthelian, Gage Johnson, Saga, Rory, Jack, Ninja Dog, Ember Fox, Grand Captain General Peace, Mean Babby Bag Turtle, Cuds, Candace Mario, Portrait of Bragg, Lifesteal, Unclever Name, Summercat Flanny, Painted Dragoon, Proxy, Caminero, Moa, Harak J, Dressos, Lol, Etherbin, Linky, Zeon, Cedar, Bimbo, Talkia, Honeydew, Sweet Baby Red, Skiddy, Tony Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Level Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Owl, The Frostbite, SP106A, and Namad. Or support me on YouTube and on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. I spent too long on this today. I'm supposed to be recording something else. It takes quite a long time, and if I put the normal amount of time into that recording that I normally do, I'll be finishing today at roughly 8 PM, which is not ridiculous, but it is late. It is what it is. I can help it. I don't know, I'm really enjoying Kanto 9. I wanted to keep it going. It's been a really good time. I want to see what happens next at any given moment. Next time, though. Next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please stop bringing up the fact that I need to read the passives. I've been doing it, and so many people have mentioned it. Give it a fucking rest. For fuck's sake. It's so annoying. But whatever. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, hope I see you there. Toodles. Goodbye.